pour politiser yo, pour faire devenir des combattants libres.
I think you
Can
need to answer the question.
Can you repeat the question again, please?
The question is, do you see this as a similar situation that you are now trying to politicize the young people to fight for self-determination?
Question moi pour vous, est-ce que vous êtes samedi ou là avec ou même dossier pour là comme étant un dossier qui est similaire, qui est pareil, qui est déterminé pour défendre le pays?
OK. Moi, saluer lui et moi remercier vos questions.
I greet you and I thank you for the question.
Et ça, les choses expliquées là, pas différent de ça qui a passé en Haïti.
What you have just explained is not different as the one that is happening in Haiti.
95% d'armes qui entrent en Haïti ont sorti aux États-Unis après la République dominicaine.
95% the weapons brought to Haiti from Dominican Republic and the US.
Et ils ont utilisé les gens qui ont corbio avec politiciens corrompus pour mettre des armes avec drogue dans le ghetto.
They use the rich people and the corrupted politicians to bring drugs and weapons to the ghettos.
Ils ont utilisé les ghettos et que pour déstabiliser le pays, chaque fois, ils ont besoin de ça.
They use the ghettos to destabilize the country each time they do that.
Je dis effectivement, ce travail, ça a fait, pour que nous commençons à faire, monsieur, prendre conscience que les gens n'ont pas besoin de nous, c'est utiliser nous.
Effectively, that's what they are doing today, and we are promoting consciousness awareness.
C'est ça que fait, et dans le discours avec eux, on pas qu'un sac qui ont fait, je dis, ou pas faire lien encore.
As a result of our speech to them, they reduce the bad act, the bad habit, what they used to do, they stop it.
Et politiciens ont fait un pile kidnapping pour déstabiliser l'ancien président Jovenel.
The politicians used to make them do a lot of kidnapping in order to destabilize President Jovenel.
Détourner un pile camion marchandise.
They used to have them kidnap a lot of trucks with goods belonging to other people.
Yo te kon fè kade jak sou femme, yo te kon fè kade jak sou ti fit.
They used to rape women. They used to rape girls.
Jodi, mode d'activité sa yo presque pas fait encore.
Today, most of those bad activities mostly finished, not happening anymore.
Et si bon moun ki fè, et monsieur qui nan tête yo prend toute disposition pour punir moun qui fait ça.
And if someone in the group commits those crimes, the leaders take some measures to punish whoever did it.
Je dis, j'aime ça yo mettre en Haïti, c'est pour déstabiliser le pays et que pour toujours prendre prétexte pour voir force étrangère venir pour toujours que Haïti dans occupation.
In order to bring the foreign troops to keep Haiti under occupation, they sent those weapons in the neighborhoods.
Je dis à nous-mêmes, nous avons essayé de monsieur une idéologie. Je dis à nous avons essayé de faire une route et que pour nous tous mettre tête nous ensemble, pour nous gommer non seulement contre les États-Unis, Canada, la France, mais pour nous gommer contre toute oligarchie avec politiciens.
Today we are trying to bring a new ideology to them, to bring consciousness to them against what the oligarchs are forcing them to do.
Mais bataille, ça pas facile.
But this fight is not easy
Parce que, quand moun sa on a pour yo grand pile l'argent.
those people whom we are fighting against have a lot of money.
Yo utilise médias locaux et médias internationaux et que pour yo détruire nous.
They use local and international medias to destroy us.
Je dis, nous avons fait un paquet de travail.
As of today, we have already done a lot of work.
Te gen Genève, te gen GPEP. Genève, son groupe armé que moi été créé.
There was G9 and G People. G9 is a group which I created.
GPEP là, c'est un groupe politicien qui été créé en face Genève parce que Genève te refusé de travailler pour eux.
G People is another group which was created by the politicians because the group, namely G9, refused to work for them.
Je dis à nous arriver, je nous entends à M. GPEP, nous font seuls, c'est ça qu'une baille vivre ensemble.
Today, we, G9, happen to unite with G People, and this resulted into a new group, namely Vive Ensemble.
Ça vient faire politicien au grand pile problème parce qu'ils n'ont pas de contrôle vivre ensemble.
This creates a lot of problem for the politicians.
Ils vont essayer de prendre tout Zach, l'autre groupe armé qu'on faire, pour mettre sous l'eau nous toutes, pour faire nous toutes font seul.
Now they merge all the crimes which were committed by the other groups. They bring it to us as the one who did it.
C'est juste une façon pour discréditer nous.
This is a way in order to destroy us,
Pour faire moun pas quoi dans nous.
to have people not to believe in us.
Sans yo pas jamais faire moun connaître que c'est yo qui te bail monsieur aux âmes ça et yo qui te faire kidnapping et yo qui te faire cadéjac.
Without letting anyone to know that they are the one who used to arm those people, who used to ask them to commit those crimes.
Je dis à nous-mêmes, et ça que fait dans PC pour un route positif avec eux.
Today, we are trying to put them on a positive way.
Apprendre personnellement pour nous suspendre et qu'on met avec monde qui semble nous.
Educate them not to fight against those who look like us.
Histoire, ça va t'expliquer là. À chaque jour, m'expliquer l'histoire de Nelson Mandela, histoire Malcolm X.
This history which you have told us, which I have telling them the history like about Nelson Mandela and others.
Parce que au monde qui a des armes qui pas de formation pour lui,
Someone who has a weapon and that person does not have education regarding this weapon,
ils sont menacés ni pour tête ni pour société.
that may be a threat against him or her and against the society.
C'est ça politicien avec oligarque en Haïti au monde.
That's what the oligarchs and the politicians in Haiti know.
Qui fait yo pas jamais créer l'école, yo pas jamais éduquer monde qui dans quartier populaire.
That's why they do not educate, build schools to help those living in the popular neighborhood.
Son façon pour yo ka utiliser ou les besoin.
This is a way so that they can use them whenever they want.
Josiane a essayé changer ça, mais c'est pas facile.
Today, we are trying to bring a change, but it's not easy
Parce que en pile de monsieur qui a amis ou pas d'éducation.
because most of those people who are weapons holders are not educated.
Mais et avec leader, avec chef, nous plus ou moins des plus bonnes relations et que pour faire parler avec soldats.
But because of the leaders, we have a better relationship. We have them talk to their soldiers
Pour protéger la population civile. Là.
in order to protect the civil population.
Mais parfois, qu'on y ait erreur qui est toujours arrivée.
But sometimes mistakes happen.
Mais nous pensons nous sommes bon route là.
But we think we are on a good way
Parce qu'en pile là, on commence à prendre conscience.
because most of them start having
Et
consciousness.
kidnapping a diminué considérablement en Haïti.
The kidnapping decreased considerably in Haiti.
Ce n'est pas ni Force Kenya, ni la police, ni le gouvernement qui fait ça.
It is not the Kenyan troops nor the government who do it.
C'est le résultat de travail, nous, dialogue nous à messieurs, qui commence à définir.
It is the result of our work, dialogue with those guys who start this process.
Dans l'histoire, nous connaissons que les Jean-Jacques Dessalines gang.
In our history, we do know that they used to call Jean-Jacques Dessalines a gang.
Et vous connaissez le sanguinaire, criminel, assassin.
They used to call him a bad person, criminal, assassinator.
C'est comme ça, colons, oppresseurs, de pour choisir comment compte.
This is how the occupiers, they call you. This is how they call you.
Et Josiah, ça pas dérangé nous. Josiah, ça pas dérangé nous, nous non ça.
Today, this is not a problem to give us those nicknames.
Ça qui est important pour nous, c'est pour nous on plus bonne condition de la vie pour les peuple haïtien.
What is important for us is to fight for the Haitian people to have a better living condition.
Et dans nos ancêtres, nous avons privé côté de mission.
And in the name of our ancestors, we will reach where we are heading to.
Moi, j'espère que je me réponds à une question, mais s'il va satisfaire, nous avons toujours poser l'autre question.
I hope that I answer your question, but if you are not satisfied, you could still ask other questions.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate your answer.
Merci, Commander. Moi, apprécie réponse yo.
My second question, we are aware that you have repeatedly called for dialogue.
Deuxième question, non? Nous au courant que souvent on a demandé pour un dialogue.
Would it be fair to say that although your primary objective is defending the sovereignty and dignity of the Haitian people, that
C'est quelque chose normal, quoique on a fait force à yo pour capable défendre peuple, défendre souveraineté peuple.
that it is your position to call for peace and reconciliation in order to spare the bloodshed? Willerville, mute.
C'est dans position où est-ce qu'elle pas normal? Can you repeat the last one for us, please?
Yes, first, can Weilerville please mute your phone? Thank you. The question is it fair to say that your objective is to call for peace and reconciliation in order to save lives and spare bloodshed?
Est-ce que c'est normal pour nous t'a dit que dans objectif ou que ou fait appel avec négociation pour capable sauver la vie peuple?
Oh, merci pour la question.
Thank you for the question.
Je dis à la pays, nous-mêmes, n'a pas essayé d'éviter une guerre civile là-dedans.
Today, in the country, we are trying to avoid a civil war in it.
Nous finissons pas comprendre que l'Occident, États-Unis, Canada, la France, sont guerre civile, ils ont cherché dans le pays.
We understand that the West, USA, France, and Canada are seeking a civil war in the country.
Ils ont cherché guerre civile là pour occasionner un prétexte et que pour directement venir occuper Haïti.
They are seeking the civil war as a pretext for them to directly intervene in Haiti.
Je dis, ils ont passé par force Kenya, ils ont passé par force multinationale, mais au fond, ce n'est pas objectif ça.
Today, they are using the international force, the Kenyan troops, but deeply, this is not their objective.
Ils ont continué en honte parce que le monde a gardé dans le dossier Haïti.
They are kind of ashamed because the international community has an eye open on them.
Ils ont beaucoup voulu faire la vie, voir.
They don't want to do that openly,
Mais ils ont utilisé les médias locaux,
but they are using the local medias,
ils ont utilisé les médias internationaux
the international medias,
pour faire croire que le problème qui y a en Haïti, c'est un problème gang.
to make people believe that the problem in Haiti is a gang problem.
Et ils ont essayé de soulever une partie de la population contre M. Guézam.
And they are trying to turn some of the population against those weapons holders.
Ils viennent avec une série de mouvements que vous baptisez Bois-Calais.
They use a movement, namely Bois-Calais.
Il y aurait les Mounsayo, groupe autodéfense.
They call those people auto-defense safe
Mais
group.
mais au fond, pas un groupe autodéfense.
But deeply, there isn't any defensive, self-defensive group.
Mounsayo, pour moun sorti dans le quartier populaire, yo tout yo.
Anyone who came from the popular neighborhood, they kill you.
Quand il y a moun qui dans le quartier populaire a pris son côté, et patience yo a bout, il a pas obligé de prendre manchette, il a prendre arme pour prendre la retour.
This will cause those living in the popular neighborhood will reach a time where they will become patienceless and they will take up weapons.
Et ça n'a pas commencé à arriver spécialement dans la Tibonique là.
And what we are saying is happening now in the department of Artibonite.
Sous prétexte qu'il y a un groupe autodéfense dans la Tibonite,
Under the pretext of a group, namely self-defensive in Artibonite,
ils ont appelé des tuer moun dans l'autre localité.
they keep killing people in another area.
Mercredi soir, l'autre localité a attaqué yo sauvagement.
Wednesday night, the other area attacked them brutally.
Il y a plus passé 20 moun qui mouri et il y a plus qu'une centaine d'autres qui blessés.
More than 20 people die and more than 100 get injured.
Nous-mêmes comme moun qui avisé, nous-mêmes comme moun qui aime pays ça.
We, as people of awareness, as people who love this country,
Nous prenons exemple dans plusieurs pays d'Afrique qui ont le même problème avec nous.
we use examples from several African countries where people had the same kind of problem with us.
Nous avons cité Rwanda,
We can name Rwanda,
Libéria,
Liberia,
Burundi.
Burundi.
Je dis à yon chemin réconciliation et pays a vin en paix.
Today, they take the way of reconciliation, and for that, their countries are in peace.
seul ça qui a retiré Haïti dans sa là pour pile monde pas mourir, pour pas une guerre civile, c'est dialogue lié.
What can save Haiti from what it is to prevent a lot of people getting killed is reconciliation,
C'est dialogue pour nous faire.
is dialogue.
Avant même que force multinationale là t'est venue,
Before the arrival of the international forces,
moi pas jamais suspendu problème qui est là c'est haïtien pour qui résoudre avec haïtien.
I had never stopped telling people this problem which we have can be stopped, can be solved by Haitians.
Mais comme politicien nous yo avec oligarque nous yo c'est pour Américains, États-Unis, Canada y travail.
But as you know, our politicians and the oligarchs, they are working for the US and Canada.
Yo pas jamais tendé nous pour yo prendre un dialogue.
They never listen to us in order to take the
Et
way
moi
of
fini,
God.
et moi fini par comprendre que yo pas jamais tendé nous.
And I can understand that they will never listen to us.
Raison c'est plan américain qui a exécuté.
The reason why it is the American plans that is being executed.
C'est quitter Haïti plongé dans le chaos, quitter Haïti entrer dans une guerre civile.
Their plan is to let Haiti go deep into a chaos of insecurity.
Kounia, le monde entier a nécessité et que pour une force militaire qui entre en Haïti.
So that the whole world will see the necessity to approve for foreign troops to enter Haiti.
Moi-même, moi, dis ça, moi-même, moi, dis ça, et m'a continué à répéter.
I have said that, and I will continue saying that.
Pas aucune force étrangère qui a résolu le problème haïtien.
No foreign troops can solve the Haitian problem.
Le problème haïtien n'est pas un problème seulement négociable, c'est un problème gang seulement.
The Haitian problem is not only with those armed groups, with the gangs.
C'est un problème social,
It is a social problem.
c'est un problème économique,
It is an economic problem.
c'est un problème politique.
It is a political problem.
Faut qu'on ait nous leader qui a caractère pour qui résoudre le problème ça.
We have to have leaders with character to solve this problem.
Comment nous comprenons que c'est 5% qui contrôle 95% de la richesse pays?
How can you understand that only 5% of people controlling the wealth of 95% of people in the country?
Nous ne sommes pas créé un seul hôpital de référence dans le pays.
Those people do not create not even one hospital as a reference for the country.
Yo même les malades, yo prennent hélicoptère à la République dominicaine, après ils rentrent aux États-Unis à grand soin.
When they get sick, they board on a helicopter to go to Dominican Republic and US for treatment.
Dernièrement, nos opérations, la police a mené à force multinationale là.
Lately, in an operation with the police nationals and the foreign troops,
Gon soldat kenyan qui prend balle, gon policier haïtien qui prend balle.
a Kenyan troops receive a bullet and a Haitian police officer receive a bullet.
Yo couru pour soldat kenyan, yo mené li dans l'hôpital en République dominicaine, yo voyé soldat haïtien dans l'hôpital, non province, soldat haïtien mourir.
They quickly took the Kenyan troops to Dominican Republic for treatment, and they sent the Haitian police officer far in the countryside, and now he is dead.
Tout ça, c'est discrimination. Oui.
All of this is discrimination.
C'est pour ça que nous avons pour nous entrer dans un dialogue, pour nous poser un vrai problème.
This is why we are fighting to enter a true dialogue to solve the real problem.
Problème
Commander,
social.
Commander,
problème social, problème politique, problème économique.
social, economic,
Commander,
and political problems.
let me interrupt because I have one final important question for you.
Moi intervenir parce que moi gen une question finale et importante.
Hmm.
Okay.
It has two parts.
Il y a deux parties.
The first part is, has any African security forces offered to provide training for your militia?
Est-ce que gagné n'importe dans force sécurité africain yo qui offre un traitement pour soldats yo?
And the second part of the question,
Deuxième partie question, c'est
would you say that now is a good moment for a Pan-African Ubuntu peace delegation
est-ce qu'on t'a dit c'est un bon moment pour mouvement panafricain Ubuntu délégation de paix?
a delegation led by Julius Malema,
Une délégation qui est dirigée par Julia Moneba,
PLO Lumumba,
PLO Lumumba,
Her Excellency Erikana Chihombori Kwao,
Son Excellence Erikaba,
Erikana, yes,
Erikana,
the Prime Minister of Burkina Faso, Minister Tambela,
Premier ministre Burkina Faso, Bekabera,
and Dr. Umar Ifatunde. Do you think such a delegation coming as conciliators could help bring about the reconciliation you speak of?
est-ce qu'on pense délégation ça capable de présenter pour capable faire apporter réconciliation?
Pour première question,
For the first question,
à savoir que si force africaine offre nous pour une information,
regarding if the African forces could train us,
nous n'avons aucun contact avec eux.
we do not have any contact with them.
So, les revenus est toujours dans le cadre de travail, nous-mêmes nous toujours dans le cadre gourmet pour nous défendre et dignité nous avec territoire nous.
When they come, they always attach to the work. We always attach to our work, defending our territory
Avec dignité nous.
and our dignity.
Et pour deuxième question,
For the second question,
tout le monde qui a contribué pour nous donner une solution pacifique pour éviter plus de monde mourir,
anyone who can contribute to have a pacific resolution to prevent people from getting killed,
nous-mêmes nous prêts pour nous travailler et collaborer avec nous ça.
we are ready to work and collaborate with them.
Mais dans honneur à dignité,
But in the honor and dignity,
dans intérêt peuple haïtien,
in the interest of the Haitian people,
dans n'importe négociation à rentrer,
any dialogue which we enter,
depuis dignité nous pas respecté, depuis intérêt pays d'Haïti pas respecté,
since our dignity is not respected, since the interest of Haiti is not respected,
nous pas rentrer là-dedans.
we will not engage in it.
Je tiens objectif nous clair.
Today, our objective is clear.
Faut que richesse pays à partager avec petit pays.
The wealth of the country must be shared with the children of the country.
C'est ça, Papa Nation Jean-Jacques Dessalines dit.
That's what the father of the nation, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, said.
Richesse Haïti, c'est pour petit Haïti et Haïti.
The Haiti's wealth belongs to the children of Haiti.
Exemple, dans la Constitution, nous, même Constitution 1850,
For example, in our constitutions of 1805,
il est interdit que pour étranger, il y ait terre dans le pays d'Haïti.
it is prevented for a foreigner to be a property owner in Haiti.
La famille Clinton a acheté terre en Haïti.
So the Clinton family happened to buy land in Haiti.
Et actuel Premier ministre qui est là, c'est avec la famille Clinton qu'elle a travaillé.
And this present prime minister is working for the Clinton family.
Et ça fait nous-mêmes, il faut que nous prudents dans n'importe quelle négociation.
This is why we need to be careful if we have to engage in a dialogue, negotiation.
Pour nous assurer nous que intérêt nous avec intérêt pays d'Haïti passé avant.
We have to ensure that our interests and the interests of Haiti prevail.
C'est le dialogue qui a résoudre ça qui est Haïti.
Only dialogue can solve
Plus
what's
on utilise des forces, pour violents avec nous,
more they are using force to use violation against us,
c'est plus nous-mêmes qui sommes plus violents.
the more we will be more violent.
Dialogue, c'est ça nous-mêmes nous voulons pour retirer Haïti côté bien.
We want dialogue to take Haiti from where it is now.
Moi, j'espère que je me bonne question.
I hope that I answer your question.
Yes, you did. And
We
on behalf of the Republic of New Africa,
Nanon République Nouveau-Afrique,
we respect the sovereignty and dignity of the Haitian people.
nous respecter dignité et souveraineté peuple haïtien.
And we will use our Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Diplomatic Office
Et nous
to,
allons servir avec un ministère Affaires étrangères et office diplomatique
to pass your message to other Pan-African forces.
une façon pour passer message ou bail l'autre force panafricain.
In the Creole of Guinea-Bissau, Nosta Juntu, we are together.
Dans créole Bénissi Gao, nous s'adjuntou nous ensemble.
Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so next up we'll have we'll alternate between men and women or who's ever in line. We'll have Sister Truth Bay come on. You can unmute your mic, please, and ask your question to the general. Thank you. Sister Truth Bay.
Ça te peut poser question. En général.
Sister Truth Bay.
Oui, bonjour.
Yes.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Jémy. Moi, merci en pile pour le moment ça.
Yes.
C'est un-
Un moment. Et parler avec Paul, je suis capable d'interpréter pour vous. Il dit, good morning, General. Continue.
Oui. OK. Ma kounya son nom en fait moi flow.
Vous capable de continuer. You may continue.
Go ahead, Sister Truth Bay.
Same excuse. I'm traveling, so I'm so sorry.
I am sorry.
Oui, so bien content de parler la vérité. Moi-même, moi c'est un politique analyste aux États-Unis.
Pour me bien passer le message, essayez de lire par phrase ou même par deux phrases. Et puis, vous êtes capable de continuer encore. Ainsi de suite.
D'accord. OK. Moi-même, moi c'est un analyste politique aux États-Unis.
I am a political analyst in the US.
Et c'est là qu'on a écrit la loi pour Haïti. Et premier bagage nous te dit.
And it is there we are writing principle laws for Haiti. The first thing we said,
c'est avant Ariel Henry t'est allé,
before
demandé
the people of Ariel Henry,
pour faire pour CARICOM, faire on parler avec nous-mêmes, spécialement.
come has a conversation with you.
Et puis, là, moi, yo pas fait ça,
When I see they did not do that,
que yo gen intérêt pa yo,
they have their own interests.
bien content moi aujourd'hui parce que c'est ou même te dit pour changer Haïti.
I am happy to listen to you today because you said that you need to change Haiti.
Oui, so question gen c'est est-ce que vous connaissez ça va faire avec Gilbert Bigio qui est en Haïti avec l'autre intérêt pour voir continuer à abuser ressources Haïti?
My question for you is that, do you know that what you and your soldiers are doing in Haiti can continue
Yes.
using?
Yeah, mother. Okay. Merci.
Okay.
Merci
Welcome.
pour- Thank you. Bye bye. Merci pour question.
Thank you for the question.
Premièrement, CARICOM en Haïti sont honte liées pour nous même haïtiens comme peuple.
First of all, the presence of CARICOM in Haiti is a shame for us as a people.
États-Unis, Canada, la France a humilié nous pour 18 ans 4.
The US, Canada, and France are humiliating us because of 1804.
Juste parce que yo pas jamais digéré indépendance du 1er janvier 1804.
Just because they never agree for the independence which we took in 1804.
Parce que je ne peux pas comprendre comment pour un paquet 6 pays qui indépendants avant elle là.
Because I cannot understand for a bunch of small countries who have conventional independence just lately.
C'est des petits pays qui sont contre Angleterre et États-Unis toujours.
A lot of small countries that is under Britain and US up to now.
Et c'est ça qui fait nous comprendre le plan américain plus bien pour Haïti.
This makes us understand the US plan for Haiti.
Je dis à nous-mêmes, nous disons nous mettre perdu la vie nous.
Today we say, even if we lose our lives,
nous avons campé en face plan américain, français, canadien, pour mettre Haïti en bas occupation.
We are standing against the plan of US, France, and Canada to put Haiti under occupation.
Et ça, nous connaissons bien que Haïti a assez de ressources pour développer tête.
I do know that Haiti has enough natural resources to develop itself.
C'est vrai, nous n'avons pas de technologie pour nous exploiter richesse.
Yes, we do not have technology to use those natural resources.
Mais nous n'avons pas de problème si on peut exploiter, mais il faut que nous ayons développement Haïti là-dedans.
We do not have any problem if someone wants to use them, but we have to see the development of Haiti in it.
Parce que les ressources sont pour nous.
Because those natural resources belongs to us.
La France doit nous plus passer 40 milliards de dollars.
France owe us more than $40 trillion.
États-Unis entré en 1915, ils volaient tout l'or nous te gagné dans la banque centrale, ils volaient tout cob nous te gagné dans la banque centrale.
The US invaded us in 1905 and stole all the gold reserve which we have in the bank.
Je dis à propose bienfaiteur, yo vous fait programme humanitaire et que y a fait Haïti entre les États-Unis, yo propose bienfaiteur nous y a ba nous série de aide sans respect.
Today they pretend to be compassionate pretend to give us visa, humanitarian assistance.
Peuple là, juste pour qu'on prenne conscience.
The people just does not have consciousness yet.
Et ça que Josiah nous utiliser les réseaux sociaux pour nous parler en pile avec peuple là.
This is why today we are using the social media to talk to the people.
Nous avons un message qui est clair pour tout groupe armé dans le pays.
We have a clear message for all the armed groups in Haiti.
Suspend fait violence sur population civile là.
Stop making violence against the civil population.
Et le jour peuple ça prend conscience, le jour peuple ça rejoindre nous.
The day these people get consciousness, join us.
Pendant nous même qui des armes n'a bouma force étrangère.
While we who have weapons fighting against the foreign forces,
Peuple a prend direction ambassade yo.
the people will direct themselves to the embassies.
Et n'a forcé au faire un génocide sur peuple haïtien. N'a forcé au tuer nous 12 millions haïtiens.
And we are forcing them for a genocide against the Haitian people to kill
Ce soir,
millions of Haitians.
ce soir, on peut dialogue.
Either they take the path of dialogue
Pour nous citer, pour nous poser problème pays,
to sit, to lay the country problem.
pays a pas de problème gang, pays a pas de problème zam seulement.
The country does not have gang and weapons problem only.
Nous avons problème social.
We have social problem.
Comme on comprend nos peuples qui ont des gens qui ont levé qu'à faire 3 jours sans le pas manger, sans le pas goûter rien même.
How can you understand for a people spending 3 days without eating?
Est-ce que nous comprenons qu'on peuple a dormi même côté à cochon?
Do you understand for a people who are sleeping at the same location as pig?
On
With-
peuple qui pas de l'eau pour le boire.
Or people who does not have water to drink?
On peuple qui pas de l'hôpital.
Or people who does not have any hospital?
On peuple qui pas accès à l'éducation.
Or people whose children do not have any access of education?
Un peuple qui pas l'État qui a la sécurité.
Or people who does not have any government that provides security for them?
Comment nous faire les peuples ça bandits? Comment nous faire les gangs les prendre armes?
How can you call a people like this gang when that people take weapon?
Et c'est nous-mêmes qui contribuons dans notre peuple à côté de là.
While we are the one who contribute to put the people where it is now.
États-Unis contribuent dans notre Haïti côté de là.
The US contributes to put Haiti where it is now.
La France Canada contribue dans notre Haïti côté de là.
So do France and Canada.
Nous avons plus passé 30 ans, nous avons plus passé 30 ans dans le pays. Hein?
More than 30 years in the country.
C'est États-Unis, Canada, la France qui choisit qui est cap président, qui est cap sénateur, qui est cap député.
US, France, and Canada has for 30 years has been selecting who will be president, who will be Senate and deputy.
L'un résultat élection qui pas faveur.
When the result of an election is given and that is not in the favor,
Yo choisi, mais qui est-ce que vous mettez dans la course électorale là?
they choose who to put at the electoral process.
Exemple, Jean Otefel pour Michel Joseph Martelly.
As example, they did that for Joseph Michel Martelly.
Josiah même yo propose une sanction contre Martelly.
Today, they pretend having sanction against Martelly.
Politique rapidement de souple ça faut États-Unis quitter là avec Haïti.
This political of treason should be stopped in Haiti.
Il propose, ils mettez nous dans problème.
They put us in problem,
Après, ils proposent eux-mêmes qu'à résoudre le problème là pour nous.
and after they pretend that they are solving the problem for us.
Parce que le moment arrivé pour Haïtiens réveiller.
I think the time is reached for Haitian awakening.
La commettre avec occupant tout gens.
We are fighting against the act of the way.
Non, non, Jean-Jacques Dessalines,
In the name of Jean-Jacques Dessalines,
Haïti a libéré.
Haiti will be liberated.
C'est ça, c'est ça.
That's true.
Thank you. Thank you.
Merci. Merci.
Merci beaucoup. Okay, next up we have Brother Jamal Adasjo from Brazil. Brother Jamal, would you like to speak with the general? Please unmute your mic. Brother Jamal Adasjo, Brazil. Okay, next up we have Brother Lukman, Jami Lukman.
Frère Lukman.
Free the land, Comrade General Barbecue. This is Brother Jami Lukman.
Frère Général Barbecue, ça c'est frère Lukman.
I am a conscious citizen of the provisional government of the Republic of New Africa.
Moi, c'est un citoyen République Nouveau-Afrique.
I commend you and honor you for your courage, your dignity, and your willing to sacrifice for self-determination for the Haitian people.
Moi, commande ou, moi, honoré ou, pour courage ou, pour détermination, pour défendre le peuple haïtien.
We, Black Americans or New Africans in the U.S. are fighting a similar struggle for self-determination.
Nous-mêmes, Black Américains, nous passons dans la même situation concernant détermination.
We support your struggle for self-determination in Haiti, and we see you as our brothers and sisters in struggle.
Pour porter détermination dans trouble que où en Haïti et nous supportons et nous reconnaissons en tant que frères.
We understand that the media is trying to demonize and dehumanize you and your soldiers.
Can you go a little bit slower? We understand that the media demonizing you.
And your soldiers.
Et nous comprenons que les médias ont démonisé ou même avec soldats.
So that the world will accept you being killed and your brothers and sisters in struggle being slaughtered.
Yon façon que pour monde là capable intervenir pour tuer ou même avec soldats pour capable envahir.
But we know that you are fighting a legitimate movement or struggle for self-determination and national liberation against imperialism from the three-headed dragons, the US, France, and Canada.
Mais nous connaissons détermination que votre bataille pour libérer le peuple en bas trois dragons qui c'est États-Unis, Canada et la France.
You have acknowledged that they have interfered in Haiti for 30 years or more.
Connaissance qu'ils ont intervenu en Haïti pendant 30 ans.
In intrudes, corruption, and even in the creating of gangs that have caused a lot of violence and harm, and they put all the blame on you.
Avec créer un pile gang cap simaye violence.
And instead of accepting the blame for all this criminality and violence in Haiti, they want to put it on you and the gangs they created.
Accepter tout crime, violence au fait en Haïti, yo mette tout zak sa yo sou do ak soldat.
And since you are calling for dialogue and peace and an immediate ceasefire,
Et depuis que wap mande dialogue ak la paix, et puis pour gagner on cessez-le-feu immédiat,
to get around this interference, do you think that it is appropriate for a general amnesty going back at least 20 years before the interference for all the citizens in Haiti,
est-ce que
except those,
est-ce que
a general amnesty?
il n'y a pas approprié pour yo ta lancé un général amnistie pour ta fait back en arrière jusqu'à 20 ans de cela, remonter,
Going back at least 25 years to the year 2000,
pour ta fait back jusqu'à 25 ans, exemple de l'année 2000,
only exempting those from protection or amnesty who were involved in the assassination, the
yo façon
conspiracy,
pour épargner moun sa yo qui était impliqué avec une amnistie,
the assassination, the plot, the murder of President Jovenel Moïse.
nan assassin, complot, crime qui était fait contre président Jovenel Moïse?
That is the question. Do we agree to that? A general amnesty, except for those involved in the assassination of President Moïse, for going back to 2000.
Mes questions en résumé, est-ce qu'on accepte amnistie pour ta commencer à partir de 20 ans de cela, à l'exception de moun sa yo qui te participé dans l'assassinat président Jovenel là?
Bon, merci un peu pour la question.
Thank you a lot for the question.
Et il montre que vous avez une bonne connaissance de ce qui a passé en Haïti.
You prove that you have a good knowledge on what is happening in Haiti.
Nous-mêmes, nous pas trop même parler d'amnistie, nous avons parlé.
We, when we are talking, we do not like to mention the word amnesty.
Parce que nous voulons une justice sociale pour tout le monde.
Because we want social justice for everyone.
Et nous voulons justice pour tout le monde.
And we want justice for everyone.
Je connais très bien et que tout crime yo met sous dossier, je connais très bien c'est menti.
They know very well the crimes they put on my back are not true or lie.
À plusieurs reprises, j'ai eu parler avec l'ambassade américaine.
On several occasions, I had the chance to talk to the US Embassy.
Moi toujours expliqué que moi pas jamais dans massacre la salle.
I always explained to them that I never partook in the mass killing of La Saline.
Yo même yo juste un agenda pour Haïti.
They have an agenda for Haiti.
Moi juste pas fait partie de l'agenda ça.
I am not part of that agenda.
Moi gon discours qui dérangeait.
I have a speech that disturbed them.
Qui moun moyen pour m'a demander de l'eau pour tout le monde?
Who am I to ask water for everyone?
Qui moun moyen pour m'a demander l'école primaire gratis pour tout le monde?
Who am I to request for free primary school for every children?
Qui est-ce moyen pour m'a demander l'hôpital?
Who am I to ask for hospitals?
Qui moun moyen pour m'a demander bon gens caille pour moun rete pour moun suspendre dormir même quand à cochon?
Who am I to ask for good housing for people to
Dans
live
semaine qui vient là on va commencer faire vidéo encore.
pork? In the following weeks, na semaine qui la yo continue.
Dans semaine qui là on va commencer faire série de vidéos.
In the following weeks, I will start with some videos
Pour montrer dans quelles conditions moun a vivre dans Cité Soleil.
to show in what condition people living in the area of Cité Soleil.
Pour montrer comment moun a vivre dans la saline côté que yo te dit faire massacre yo.
To show you how people are living in La Saline, where they said I carried mass killing.
Moi voulais le monde se comprendre ce qui a passé à Haïti.
I want the whole world to
Question
understand
amnistie,
what's happening in Haiti.
question amnistie sur bagay qui fragile en pile.
The word of amnesty is very fragile.
Chaque fois nous parlons d'amnistie,
Each time we talk about amnesty,
yo utilisé politiciens yo ak oligarque yo contre moi pour dire que c'est parce que moi suis coupable qui fait m'a demander amnistie.
they use the politicians and the corrupted oligarch to say that I am requesting for amnesty because I know that I am guilty.
Moi t'ai plus envie affronter yo dans un tribunal.
I would rather confront them at a tribunal of law, a court of law,
C'est pas tribunal qui gagne juge corrompu ça que yo contrôler là yo.
not the courts that have the corrupted judges.
Mais un tribunal qui neutre, un tribunal qui indépendant.
An independent court, neutral,
Pour vérité ta établi sur tout ça yo fait me subir yo.
for the truth to be spread for whatever they have suffered.
Mais moi-même en tant que monde qui remet Haïti en pile,
But me, as someone who loves Haiti a lot,
tout ça qui a apporté une solution pour Haïti, pour payer une stabilité, pour reprendre chemin économique, social et politique, libre pour nous faire sacrifice.
anything that can bring a solution, political, social, and economic, I am ready to engage in.
Haïti
Okay.
avant, intérêt après.
And I will see my interest after that.
Okay, thank you. I want to ask him, do he agree that a ceasefire for Haiti is appropriate like it is and should be called like they're calling for a ceasefire in Palestine?
Est-ce que d'accord? Alors dit merci. Est-ce que d'accord que yon cessez-le-feu en Haïti a même gens avec yon cessez-le-feu qui a parlé dans le pays Palestine?
Je prends une question, moi.
Can you repeat the question?
Just like they are calling for a ceasefire in Palestine between Israel and Hamas, do you agree that a ceasefire in Haiti between your group and the police and the transitional government should be called for right now, a ceasefire?
Même gens que y a demandé yon cessez-le-feu entre Palestine et Israël, est-ce que vous d'accord ou même en Haïti pour yon cessez-le-feu en tout même avec groupe et aussi gouvernement et pouvoir transitionnel là?
Merci un peu pour la question.
Thank you a lot for the question.
Et j'aimerais te dire tout à l'heure,
As I said lately,
Haïti, c'est lui-même qui est important pour moi.
Haiti is what is important for me.
Si c'est le feu là, si c'est le dialogue là, qui a bon pour Haïti et lui-même m'a fait.
If the ceasefire, the dialogue will be good for Haiti, that's what I want.
Mais si c'est pour nous libérer Haïti, nous jusqu'à ce que nous nous libérer.
But if we have to fight to death to liberate Haiti, we will do that.
Tim capable poser une question parce que me demande une et yo pas demandé li. S'il vous plaît, juste une dernière question parce que gagne pile monde.
Ask a question, please.
Oui, so pour qui ça pas rassembler Mamio, Genève Mamio pour déchouquer Gilbert Bigio parce que c'est lui même qui a chita en Haïti qu'on a avec tout pouvoir à acheter.
Capella.
Oui.
Why don't you gather all your armies in order to get rid of Gilbert Bigio? Continue là.
OK. Merci pour la question.
Okay, one moment, please. Who was that person speaking?
Yes, sir. That's Dr. Truth Bay, Critical Truth Bay.
Okay, Truth Bay, can you hold tight for a second? Let General Lukman finish his question with Brother Barbecue. Thank you.
Li mande pour dame nan, ta fait on t'y concentré tout petit pour tant que Général Barbecue débatte avec question qui te posée avant.
OK. Je pense définir pour une question que tu posée avant.
Oui, tel fini, oui.
I thought that I have already answered that question.
Peut-être mon bagage qui t'est échappé.
Maybe I may miss something.
Je t'ai oublié parler des médias corrompus parce qu'il te posé mon question sur les médias.
I forget talking about the corrupted medias.
Je
Which
dis, et c'est oligarques qui contrôlent, oligarques avec l'État qui contrôle les médias.
It is the oligarchs and the government who control the medias.
C'est oligarques et l'État qui bat toute gros publicité qui permet de fonctionner.
C'est the oligarchs and the government who give them a way of talking in order for them to function.
Pour ça, l'État avec oligarques, c'est lui.
Whatever the government and the oligarch want them to say, that's what they say.
Par exemple, en Haïti, on ne va pas parler dans les médias.
For example, in Haiti, they tell you they do not allow gangs talks on medias.
Son façon pour peuple là-bas, j'aime qu'on la vérité.
This is a way to prevent the people from knowing the truth.
Si ça va déranger, nous m'a répondre une question, madame, dans ce posé maintenant.
Now, if that will not disturb you, let me answer the lady's question.
Concernant Gilbert Bidjo.
Regarding Gilbert Bidjo.
Qui sont juifs, qui c'est haïtien qui plus riche, bien qu'elle pas haïtien, mais ils disent sont haïtiens liés aux élites plus riches.
He is a Jew. They say he is a Haitian, and they say he is the most rich person.
Mais ils sont juifs.
But he is a Jew.
Et pas seulement Gilbert Bidjo seulement.
Not only Gilbert Bidjo.
Sheriff Abdallah.
Sheriff Abdallah also.
Exactement.
Dimitri Vob qui investit comme pour tuer Jovenel Moïse.
There is Dimitri Vobs who invest money in order to kill Jovenel Moïse.
Reginald Boulos qui non seulement qu'on vend ça et qui investit comme pour tuer Jovenel Moïse.
Reginald Boulos not only sell weapons, but he invested money to kill Jovenel Moïse.
Et c'est 5% qui contrôle 95% de richesse pays.
Those 5% of people control.
Question c'est pour qui ça va rassembler. Question c'est pour ça va rassembler pour marcher pour eux.
The question regarding why don't I gather my people?
Et ça comme question sont belles questions.
To get rid of them. This is a beautiful question. One of those mulators, one of those oligarchs said, we will provoke those Negroes to fight one against each other. And those who went to school, the educated ones. They are a bunch of servants. We have them say whatever we want in the medias. Today, reason why we did not reach to those people yet.
Sami la classe c'est ça lui-même. Yo fait nèg nous pareil nous vous mettre contre nous et puis yo utiliser politiciens en médias pour détruire nous.
What the mulator said is true. They have the black people fighting against black people so that they could find a way.
Je pense que c'est pour la première fois oligarques ça a été ébranlé dans le pays.
I think this was the first time those oligarchs were frightened in the country.
Nous fermons l'aéroport, nous fermons Ariel Henry dehors et yo même yo te geta prend hélicoptère pour quitter pays.
The time when we blocked the airport to stop Ariel Henry returning from overseas, and those oligarchs were about to take their helicopter to flee the country.
Rapidement, ils ont investi en pile quoi blanc pays.
They immediately invested a lot of money in the country.
Dans médias, pour faire diffamation sur nous,
to the medias to talk against us, to bring light against us,
décourager le peuple là pour rejoindre nous dans le mouvement ça.
to prevent the people from joining us into this fight.
Parce que dans le moment si le peuple a été rejoint nous, tout le bagage était fini.
Because at that time, if the people decided to join us, everything would be over.
Rapidement, ils font bataille mentale dans les médias sur le peuple là.
Immediately, they carried a mental fight through the medias against the people.
Ils ont utilisé une équipe mercenaire dans la police, policiers qui étaient révoqués pour drogue, policiers qui étaient révoqués pour kidnapping.
They use a team of mercenaries, police officers who got fired because of drug for kidnapping.
Rapide, ils ont monté une série d'unités pour gouverner contre nous.
They fixed this team to fight against us.
Mais songez, moyens économiques sont vraiment limités.
But remember, our economical means is very limited.
Et nous sommes vraiment affaiblis, fait pas tout arriver pour le monde ça.
And we were weak. That's why we did not.
Et nous apprenons de leçons ça.
And we have learned from this lesson.
La prochaine fois, nous apprenons tout le monde pour nous aller, les n'a commencer.
The next time we will know who to consult when we will start again.
Parce que tout autant nous pas arriver sur nous, ça on dit.
Because if we do not reach to those people whom you are mentioning,
Haïti va jamais sortir dans sa lière.
Haiti will never get out of what it is.
Merci, bravo.
Tout oligarque ça yo.
All of those oligarchs,
Yo gen passeport français, passeport américain, passeport canadien.
they have French, Canadian, and US passports.
C'est États-Unis, Canada qui derrière.
US, Canada are behind them.
Et ça fait les États-Unis sont si monde là regarder, les Canada sont si monde là regarder, la France sont si monde là regarder, yo trop laide, yo fait comme si on prend sanction contre nous ça.
This is why when the US, France, and Canada feels that eyes of the world are staring at them, they pretend to bring sanction against those people.
Haïti pas qu'à délivrer si nous pas goumer contre nous ça, si nous pas éliminer nous ça.
If we do not fight, if we do not eliminate those people, Haiti will not.
Faut nous éliminer nous ça à tout reste avec eux qui dans les médias, qui dans la classe politique corrompue.
We have to eliminate them all along with those corrupted on the medias, on the politic, together with them.
Quoi me souffler?
Believe me, if you want.
M'a planifié et m'a prendre moun ça.
I am planning, and I will take those people.
Nous juste besoin de faire peuple là, nous juste besoin de faire groupe armé, pas faire violence sur peuple là pour peuple là rejoindre nous.
We just want the armed groups not to harm the people in order to make the people to join us.
Merci un peu pour question.
Thank you a lot for the question.
Merci pour la réponse là.
Thank you.
Merci. Merci.
Okay.
My name.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. We're going
Okay.
down the line. Have your hand up and we'll
This
get.
is Brother Tommy Lumar.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Brother Lukman. Just make this quickly because we have a lot of folks lined up with their hands up. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make it quick. So, Comrade General,
Camarade, Jean.
we have understood your questions and answers so far. That
nous comprendre question qui posée avec réponse ou bail.
to be consistent with the plans that we presented to you,
qui consistait avec plan que nous te présenter à vous.
called the Ubuntu Compassionate Relief Plan to Restore and Safeguard
Que
Haiti.
le Ubuntu, plan compassionné pour capable restaurer et sauvegarder.
In first, that your call for dialogue and not wanting to fight your brothers in Haiti or
En
from
tête de
Kenya
dialogue, comme quoi que vous pas voulez bataille contre un frère yo en Haïti.
as if to be Ubuntu.
C'est comme si c'était un comportement Ubuntu.
We see that you are open to help from Africa,
Nous voyons que ou ouvert pour aide sautant de l'Afrique,
including the peace delegation, the Ubuntu peace delegation of
y
eminent
compris
African leaders.
la paix à délégation Ubuntu.
M'attendez bien, m'attendez soit dire bien.
I do not hear you very well.
We see that you are open to help from Africa,
Moi, ouais que ou ouvert pour recevoir aide sortie de l'Afrique,
including an Ubuntu peace and reconciliation delegation team of Pan-African leaders.
équipe compassionate délégation Ubuntu.
We also see
Nous ouais aussi
that you are open to cooperate
que ou
and
ouvrir,
support a ceasefire that is done right.
que ou d'accord pour coopérer et pour supporter un plan de cessez de fait que soit fait assez bien.
In that line, we only have two major points or questions for you.
Dans le cas ça, nous gagnons deux majeurs points ou bien deux majeures questions pour.
And that is concerning
Ça concernant
the Transitional Presidential Council being expanded to have provide seats at the table for your Viva Sign group and any other groups removed from the table, such as represented by Guy Felipe and others who were excluded unfairly.
Sir, can you repeat that last one for me, please?
That you are the question about expanding the Transitional Council
Concernant le prolongement conseil transitionnel là.
Council to include giving you and VBI Sign and other groups excluded from the table fair representation in deciding the future of Haiti.
Pour ta présence sous table là.
We also question concerning the authority of Ariel Henry
Nous avons question sur l'autorité de Ariel Henry
to be authorized to sign for the Kenyan troops or the Presidential Council because of his
pour autoriser troupes kenyans yo.
Because he was not authorized as Jovenel Moïse.
Parce que il pas de même pouvoir avec Jovenel Moïse, il pas de autorité ça.
Was not duly elected.
Il pas de monde qui était élu.
Overstayed his term in office.
Il dépassé limite temps li dans office.
And did not sign off on Ariel Henry's appointment as Prime Minister.
Et il pas signé pour Ariel Henry en tant que premier ministre.
Ariel Henry, c'est un esclave et salon, est un esclave domestique.
Ariel Henry was a domestic housekeeping slave.
Ariel Henry, c'est reste avec États-Unis, Canada, la France.
Ariel Henry is the servant of US,
Go to
Canada.
the blue door and come up the aisle.
Et États-Unis pas de voler qu'elle Ariel Henry de l'homme.
And the US not want to keep
Go to the blue door.
outside.
You see
Et
a
là, au
blue
film, ouais, réalité,
on
il est
it?
obligé qu'il y ait Ariel.
Who's ever, pardon me,
Yeah,
whoever's ever
I'm up
talking,
the
can you
other.
please mute your mic? Can you please mute your mic, please?
Yeah. Okay.
Mon l'autre n'a pas qu'à parler, il faut
Alright.
y a déranger.
Yeah, yo mandel pour capable mettre les sous mute. Au point dernier parole wa te dire.
Ya, moi, c'est que en États-Unis, c'est dans le dernier moment où ils ont rendu compte que nous sommes déterminés à Ariel Henry par rapport à tourner dans le pays.
The US came to find out at the last time because of our determination that Ariel Henry could not come back to the country.
Je dis à nous-mêmes, tout le monde qui était participé dans le président Jovenel, tout le monde qui était participé dans le mort président Jovenel Moïse,
Anyone who partake in the death and assassination of the President Jovenel Moïse,
nous-mêmes, nous avons un problème avec eux.
they have an affair with us.
Et Ariel Henry était innocent.
So there's Ariel Henry.
Et il y a l'autre toujours que nous avons un problème avec eux.
And there are others whom we have affair with.
Par contre, président qui t'a mourir en Haïti et que pour les États-Unis, pas trop courant.
No president could be assassinated in Haiti for the US not to be aware in advance.
Son complot États-Unis, oligarchie avec classe politique là, qui assassine le président Jovenel Moïse.
This plot was made by the US, the oligarchs, the corrupted politicians to assassinate President Jovenel Moïse.
Même Jean avec Ariel Henry.
So is Ariel Henry.
Gary Coney sont l'autre esclave domestique.
Gary Coney is another domestic slave as well.
Et ça fait José à goumen noir en pile.
This is why today the fight is big.
Nous devons goumen contre ni Occident et nous devons goumen ni contre propre monde qui soit disant dirigeant nous.
We have to fight against the West, and we have to fight against those leading us, so-called leaders.
Okay, so we see that his statements right there about those involved in the plot to kill Jovenel Moïse.
Nous là de moun sa yo ke ou pale qui est impliqué dans le complot pour tuer Jovenel Moïse.
In his other statement about the general amnesty,
Et sous l'autre déclaration concernant amnistie générale là,
means that he is open to general amnesty except for those who killed or involved in the plot to assassinate Jovenel Moïse.
nous est ouvert à amnistie, excepté moun sa yo qui était impliqué pour assassiner le président Jovenel Moïse là.
Comme je disais tout à l'heure,
As I said lately,
tout ça qui est bon pour Haïti, m'a coupé devant.
anything that will be good for Haiti, I will surrender to it.
Jovenel Moïse pas capable de justice.
Jovenel Moïse have to find justice.
Jovenel Moïse, c'est un bon président.
Jovenel Moïse was a good president.
Ils ont utilisé l'organisation de l'homme, ils ont utilisé les médias locaux et internationaux pour détruire le caractère.
They
Okay,
have used the human rights, the local and international medias to destroy his character.
Okay, my last-
Je dis même pas que ça m'a subi tout.
Today, I am suffering from the same thing.
Si c'est amnistie qui a baillé Haïti la paix,
If amnesty will bring peace for Haiti,
nous prêts pour nous entrer dans ça.
we are ready to engage this.
Si c'est la justice pour nous aller pour qu'il baille Haïti la paix,
If we have to go to justice in order to give peace to Haiti,
Nous prêts pour nous prendre la justice.
We are ready to engage in this way.
Si c'est à Zam pour nous continuer pour nous libérer Haïti.
If we have to take up weapon to fight to liberate Haiti,
N'a mourir avec Zam mais nous n'a continuer pour nous libérer Haïti.
we will continue taking with arms in our hands, dying by liberating Haiti.
Haïti avant, intérêt nous après.
Haiti is first, and our interest comes after.
Avec plume là, pas zam là, plume là.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Brother Lukman. If you can hold your question till later on, we have quite a few people in the queue right now, and
Brother Eugene,
we'll come back to that. Go ahead, Brother Imani.
please, I want question to go 1 minute, and I also want General Barbecue to answer question at least 1 minute or 2 minutes. So because we have so many people who want to speak, we want
For sure.
to, yeah. So 1 minute. If question goes more than 1 minute, is I'm gonna mute you.
Mais pour question, ça prend au moins 1 minute. Et aussi pour Général Barbecue tout, tu as une chance pour ta poser une question parce que nous avons tout le monde là qui est intéressé à la question.
Okay, so next up we have Sister Salvani Safont. Sister Salvani Safont.
C'est ça, Sovani.
Savannah, c'est fort.
Yes. Good morning to everyone. As you said, my name is Sylvanie Sotron.
Sister, you have a little echo in your.
Yes, I fixed it now.
Okay, great. That's better. Go ahead.
Yes, my name is Sylvanie Sotron. I'm a daughter from Haiti. Let me just say thank you so much for all of you who see the situation, who want to step in to help the Haitian people, my country.
Si nous donnons bien, qui est-ce qu'on est capable de faire pour capable aider les peuples haïtiens, pays non?
Répétez question moi. Répétez question.
Can you repeat the question? Can you repeat the question, please? Take your time to ask.
It's not a question. My question is not come up as yet. I just want to thank all of the other brothers and sisters from Africa and from the US who want to step in the problem to help us to solve the problem.
Oh, moi, je voulais prendre pour me remercier tous les frères africains yo, qui voulaient assister et aider à résoudre le problème en Haïti. C'est pas ton
Yes. Merci avec tout le monde qui rend plateforme ça possible. Je dis merci docteur Désiré.
Thank you to everyone for bringing this opportunity to talk today. Thank you, Dr.
Désiré Tousbé, c'est moi.
Thank you, Dr. Desiree Tuesday.
And moi, dis merci avec Jimmy Cherizier comme un Haïtien.
I say thanks to Jimmy Cherizier as a Haitian national
Qui garde, qui voit la situation haïtienne après aller à détruire chaque jour.
who watch, who see in what situation is the Haitian people found itself every day.
Et moi, dis merci pour la clarification que l'hypothèse concernant de tout le monde qui mettait ensemble pour placer Haïti.
And I thank him for his clarification where he drew our understanding regarding all of the people who plots against Haiti.
Question pas moins pour Barbecue.
My question to Barbecue.
Est-ce que les prêt pour les chita avec toute délégation qui savait rencontrer de sortir dans le pays ou bien qui Haïti? Est-ce que les prêt pour les chita pour rencontrer ensemble avec délégation ça?
Are you ready to sit to receive all delegations
Policy at AOS
over
Foundation.org.
to sit
But if
and
you take a photo of this, there is a QR code somewhere, Khalid, right?
You'll mute your phone.
Coming. It's coming. Okay, there'll be a QR code as well. So you'll be able to do it that way. But for now, copy down
Can you
this
mute your
link.
line, please?
Hello, sir. Can you mute
There
your
is
line,
somebody
please?
Gon bri pa an ba.
the microphone.
Gon moun ki pa ferme micro, gon bri pa an ba. Anel,
I
Yes.
mute him, no problem.
gon bri
Go
pa
ahead,
an ba,
monsieur.
gon moun ki pa ferme micro. Ok,
Go,
nou ka avanse.
yes, go ahead, go ahead.
Et m'a salue madame nan.
I salute, greet the lady.
Et merci pour question.
Thank you for your question.
Contrairement à ça, mon a fait mon kwe.
Contrary to what they make people to believe,
Groupe armé au pote Haïti dans cœur.
the armed groups have Haiti in their heart.
Peut-être qu'il y a quelques actions qu'on fait qui dérangent la population. Mais nous-mêmes, nous aimons Haïti.
Maybe some action they used to do disturb Haiti, but we love Haiti.
J'aimerais te dire tout à l'heure,
As I said lately,
moi prêt pour moi faire n'importe sacrifice pour Haïti.
I am ready to do any sacrifice for Haiti.
M'pas si belle parole même ça politicien pour mon capable bravo pour mon carré même.
I am not using nice words as the politicians to make people love me.
Moi dis exactement ça me ressenti pour pays.
I exactly say what I feel for my country.
Moi prêt pour chita avec tout le monde qui voulait participer dans joindre une solution dans ça qui passe en Haïti.
I am ready to sit together with anyone who wants to partake to solve the Haiti's problem.
Mais parce que moi bonne question là.
I think that I have answered your question.
Please, every question is 1 minute.
Okay, merci beaucoup. Next up, we have Miss Vanessa Osiris. Miss Vanessa Osiris.
Madame Vanessa Osiris.
Merci à tout le monde qui participe dans réunion dans rencontre ça jeudi et m'a dit merci pour toute Afrique qui te mette temps disponible qui comprend le problème yon.
Thank you for all of us who partake to this meeting today, and I'm saying thanks to all Africans. Continue.
Et qui prend temps yo qui comprend crise qui gagne dans pays pas moins qui c'est Haïti.
Who take their time to understand the crisis in Haiti.
Okay. Question moi gagne pour Jimmy que nous connaissons sous nom barbecue.
My question to Jimmy, whom we know by the name of barbecue.
C'est que toute question que m'ta pral poser li moi te gen et fâché colère contre lui, moi li répond yo par rapport à l'autre monde qui a posé la question yo.
All the question which I was about to ask, being mad against you, I see those questions already asked by other people.
But moi don seule question pour.
But I have one question for you now.
Moi comprendre que ou son monde qui parlait de ouvrir social justice pour tout le monde.
I understand that you want social justice for everyone.
Et moi content d'est-ce que ou pas ta remettre trop chita sur question amnistie.
And I'm happy that you did not want to too much
c'est que tout le monde sa yo qui fait partie de groupe ça qui ensemble avec ou qui travaille pour délivrance pays d'Haïti.
All those persons who are part of your group fighting to liberate Haiti.
Genan yo qui fait Haïti vraiment mal.
Some of them really hurts Haiti.
Et pour même contexte social justice ça que vous parlé ya,
In the context of social justice which you are talking about,
est-ce que groupe ou après
is your group ready
pour moun sa yo qui te fait Haïti mal là,
for those who hurt Haiti,
même laissé dans contexte que yo tap bribe yo tap prend l'argent dans main yo pour yo faire ça pas ça,
in the context of taking money from them to have them do what is unlawful?
est-ce que ou prêt pour capable prendre une sanction contre yo que pour tout peuple haïtien capable inclus quoi dans ou que wa fait un bagay qui sérieux, même Jean Papa Nation Jean-Jacques Dessalines pas de tolérance pour gens de moun sa yo.
Are you ready to take sanction against them in order for the Haitian people to believe in you, same as the father of the nation, Jean-Jacques Dessalines?
OK. Merci pour question.
Would not tolerate.
Merci pour question.
Thank you for the question.
Et moi, même façon que de poser question là.
I like the way in which you have asked your question.
Effectivement, vous parlez au fait, population en pile mal.
Effectively, the armed groups did hurt the nation, the population.
Ça, nous pas qu'à cacher.
We cannot hide this.
Parfois, même moi, comme si tête moi.
Sometimes I used to ask myself,
comment m'galman don moun que yo kidnappe une jeune fille?
How can I ask someone when they kidnap a young lady?
Yo violé li.
Violate her.
Yo prend kop dans mes familles.
Take money from her family.
Yo bat li.
They beat her.
Comment m'galman de moun sa pour pardonner moun qui te fait ça?
How can I ask that person to forgive her offenders?
Ça yo li vraiment dur pour moi don moun faire.
It is very hard to put a request to a victim.
Mais faut que nous conscient aujourd'hui en tout.
But today we have to be conscious.
Premier moun qui responsable ça crivé là.
The first people who are responsible for all of these,
c'est oligarques et politiciens qui te mettent des armes dans le ghetto yo et que pour te déstabiliser le pays.
Are the oligarchs and the politicians who put weapons in the hands of the youth to destabilize the country.
Et yo te promet monsieur ça yo pas rien qu'à privé yo.
And they promise them nothing will happen to them.
M'ka prendre exemple yon nan monsieur Vite l'homme.
I can take as example one of them, namely Vite l'homme.
Clairement, il était avec toute opposition sur Jovenel Moïse et que pour te créer un groupe qui était considéré comme un groupe terroriste qui c'est Fantôme 509.
Clearly, he sat down with those people under the president of Jovenel Moïse. They ordered him to create a group, namely Phantom 509.
Pour te déstabiliser le pays sur Jovenel.
To destabilize the country under President Jovenel.
Tout de suite après Jovenel Moïse mourir.
As soon as Jovenel Moïse get killed,
monsieur ça yo été arrêté, yo été révoqué dans la police.
Some of those people were arrested, some of them were fired from police force.
Ça qui était en prison yo libéré yo.
Those who were inmates in prison were liberated.
Ça a été révoqué dans la police, ils ont retourné mettre dans la police.
Those who got fired from police officers, they reintegrate them to the police force.
Mais vite l'homme lui-même, il n'a pas bani, ça a été demandé là. Ça a demandé quoi?
Except of Vitellum, who did not receive what was promised to him.
Qu'on y a, il tombé kidnappé moun, il tombé pour kay moun, il tombé déstabiliser pays.
Now, he started killing people, taking people's houses, destabilizing the country. I am agree that we could report report that to Vitellum, we could sanction him.
Mais si nous punir Vitellum, faut nous punir pour quitter le chita avec lui autour.
But if we are to punish Vitellum, we have to punish those who used to sit together with him.
Sinon, nous supposons pardonner tout le monde.
If not, we have to forgive everyone.
Si nous pardonnons politiciens pour nous joindre la paix,
if we forgive the politicians to find peace,
faut que nous pardonner Vitellum tout pour nous joindre la paix.
We have to forgive Vitellum in order to find peace as well.
Ou kon pou ki sa opposition sous Jovenel Moïse c'est bon tout chay sa voter?
Do you want to know why under President Jovenel Moïse the opposition blame me so bad like that?
Juste parce que me refusé faire même job à Vitellum, même job à servir de l'autre monde.
It was just because I had refused to accept to do the same job for them as Vitellum did.
Yo te pote l'argent à sa maman.
They brought money and weapons to me
Pour me tirer sur Jovenel Moïse.
to shoot on Jovenel Moïse,
Ça que moi te refusé.
which I refused.
Yo va utiliser organisation loi moun yo.
They used the human rights
Pour aussi que me te fait massacre la Saline.
to say that I carried a mass killing in La Saline.
Jodi à la police acclamé à massacrer moun dans Saline.
Like today, police and the army are doing mass killing in La Saline.
Organisation loi moun va faire aucun rapport.
Those human rights do not make any report at all
Parce que le gouvernement sac là, il est bon pour yo, yo dans corruption avec eux.
because this actual government is good for them. They are
Moi,
working
cons-
together.
Moi conscient gouvernement fait un pile mal.
I am conscious. I do know the armed groups do a lot of bad things.
Et ça fait plus gros travail rester dans le groupe armé yo et que parler avec eux pour faire eux prendre conscience pour éviter que vous continuez à faire ça mal yo.
That's why my big work is between those armed groups to reach their consciousness, to talk to them in order to prevent all bad things.
Si il n'y a pardon pour nous, il faut qu'il y ait pardon pour nous tous.
If there is forgiveness for one, there must be forgiveness for everyone.
Et c'est avec pardon, dialogue et qui n'a qu'à stabiliser Haïti.
Haiti will regain its stabilization through forgiveness and dialogue.
Bataille mon pour un bon politicien.
I would not like I would not like you to take me as a politician.
Nous sommes moun qui porte zam.
I am a weapon holder.
Moun qui porte zam c'est moun qui honnête.
Weapon holders are honest people.
Ça m'a sous la m'a sous avec cœur.
What I am telling you, I am telling it to you with all my heart.
On pardonner, on prend un dialogue pour nous stabiliser Haïti. Merci.
Let us forgive. Let us take the way of dialogue to liberate Haiti. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sister Osiris, for that question. And
Merci
next up,
pour question.
and next up, we have Brother Oyo. Oye.
Nous avons frère Oriol.
Mon frère, Brother Oyo.
Frère
Mon
Oriol.
frère Oyo.
Ayo Kimati, Ayo.
Ayo.
Oh,
Kamati.
okay. Thank you.
Sorry about that for the mispronunciation.
No problem.
Avant qu'il m'a parlé me dit non que
Before Brother Kimati talk, I would like to say something.
on connaît moi qui bail pour moi organiser valise pour mal bail Timoun, comme pour mal bail pour acheter uniforme pour aider mon à l'école. Parce que nous t'a dû terminer dans 30 minutes.
I think that we may finish within 30 minutes from now because I have to go out. There are some kids going to school, suitcases to provide to them, and so on.
Okay, merci beaucoup. Okay, please keep your questions very brief and short here. We have, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, this will be just one question. I'll just keep it as short as I can. Basically, I want to start the question by saying that thanking the general for being here. We have recognized here in America and in Africa
Nous reconnaître ici là en Amérique et aussi bien qu'en Afrique
that one of the weapons that they're trying to use against our people
un type de arme qui a servi contre peuple nou yo
is the forcing of homosexuality and their acceptance of that.
et c'est forcer homosexualité et a demandé moun pour moun accepter ça.
And right now,
et kounya
individual homosexuals who classify themselves as Pan-Africans
genyen homosexuel individuel qui identifie tête yo en tant que pan-africain carrément
are being paid by the US government
c'est gouvernement américain qui paye yo
and oligarchs
ak oligarque yo
to push homosexuality in Africa.
Pour capable encourager homosexualité en Afrique.
Posing as Pan-Africanism.
Qui présente en tant que pan-africain.
Have you seen any efforts by the oligarchs?
Est-ce que ouais oligarques yo fait effort
to push homosexuality in Haiti?
Pour pousser pour encourager homosexualité en Haïti. They have tried to do that.
Et ils continuent à essayer de légaliser l'homosexualité en Haïti.
And they are trying to legalize homosexuality in Haiti.
Malgré tout ça, ils fait.
No matter what they did,
Haïtien ne va pas accepter ça.
Haitian will not accept that.
Moun ka toujours pratiquer mode vie ça yo.
People may practice this kind of life.
En secret ou bien en dans la caillou ou bien en sec pa yo.
In their secrets at their houses.
Mais pour légaliser, pour légal, pour l'État reconnaître li jamais.
But never to be legalized, to be known, accepted by the government. Never.
Yo investi en pile quoi pour légaliser.
They invest a lot of money to legalize it.
À chaque fois essayer faire le peuple arriver.
Each time they try to do that, the people stand up.
Et peuple a venu violent vis-à-vis de monde qui est mode vie ça.
And the people is violent towards those who are carrying those kind of life.
Bien sûr, ils ont essayé, mais ils vont pas arriver à faire ça. Parce qu'ils ont continué à goumer comme ça.
For sure, they have tried, but they cannot complete it because we will continue fighting against that.
Un garçon, une femme.
One man, one woman.
C'est comme ça le monde dit.
This is how the world is.
Nous ne pouvons pas quitter aucun monde pour un vieux mœurs, vieille tradition venir inclure dans mitan nous.
We will not let anyone to bring bad habits, bad tradition to bring to the people for embracing.
Tout autant nous vivants.
As long as we are alive,
Comme ça.
We will fight against that.
Et parfois c'est ça qui fait au bas nous étiquette monde qui est violent.
And time, this is why they call us as violent.
Nous pas capable moi d'exemple ça pour n'a grandir si monde nous dans la société non.
We cannot use those kind of examples to grow our children in our society.
Mon bagay so pas pour monde noir tant pour nous.
Those type of things for black people like us.
Yo connaît ça et ça fait chercher faire nous accepter vieux vie par yo.
They know that. That's why they are forcing us to accept their bad way of life.
J'aime te dire d'ailleurs.
As I said lately.
Un garçon, une femme.
One man, one woman.
Thank you.
Merci.
All right, next up we have Dr. Ali Muhammad. Dr. Ali Muhammad.
Nous avons Dr. Ali Mohamed.
Greetings, greetings, greetings. How's everybody? Free the line. And to our brother Barbecue. Bonjour, comment est? Frère, viva la révolution, viva Haiti. And in the words of Jean-Jacques Dessalines, who my spirit has always resonated with as a young revolutionary, liberté à la mort. So,
avec jeune révolutionnaire. Can you go a little bit slow? So that I could help
yes, I will. So I know sometimes I talk fast.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, my spirit resonates with you in the revolutionary spirits of Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Liberté ou la mort.
Ensemble avec nous, n'ayons un esprit de révolution à la manière de Jean-Jacques Dessalines.
What I first would like to express with that is, you know, as an introduction to my questions, you know, I come from a unique background. First and foremost, I am the first vice president of the provisional government of the Republic of New Africa.
Moi, c'est sorti dans background, dans génération, premier gouvernement nouveau Afrique là.
I'm also the chief general in command of
Moi, chef commande en général en chef
of the Revolutionary Black Panther Party.
Dans révolution Black Panther Party.
I lived in Haiti for quite some time.
Et moi, j'étais en Haïti pendant un petit temps.
On Quarter Bouquet. And my wife is from Petroville.
Et madame, moi, j'étais sorti Pétionville.
And I have family in Ghana.
I salute you for that, he says.
Appreciate you. And I have family in Ghana.
Et moi, j'ai famille dans Ghana.
And have done a lot of work, humanitarian work in Haiti.
Et moi, fais un pile travail humanitaire en Haïti.
And what I like to express is that, you know, a lot of us
moi, c'est que
in the Western world
dans monde ouest là, dans l'Occident,
do not understand
yo pas comprendre
the actual pressure,
oppression,
propaganda, targeting,
nuisance
and oppression
et oppression
that Haiti
que Haïti
experiences
a subi
from the Western powers.
Dans mes puissances occidentales yo.
Because the trick is they'll say that the revolutionary forces or, you know,
force révolution yo say
or force revolution G9 a famille is a gang.
Yo dit force révolution vivre ensemble, c'est un gang.
But they said the same thing about John Bertrand Aristide with the Loveless Party.
Yo te dit même bagaille là contre Jean Bertrand Aristide, lui même qui remet parti là.
C'est ça qu'ils ont toujours fait.
That's what they always do.
Yes.
Et depuis besoin de déstabiliser le pays.
When they want to destabilize the country,
groupe qui déstabiliser le pays, yo ba toute qualité non.
The groups that is destabilize the country, they name it all kind of names.
Right. But I know that you are a revolutionary and a very good brother, and that your heart is for the people.
Mais moi, crois que vous êtes un bon frère révolutionnaire.
And as such, they'll always try to lump and link a revolutionary as a gangster so that the world could be against the revolution.
Comme toujours, ils toujours cherché lier un bon révolutionnaire en tant qu'un gang, une façon pour provoquer le monde là, pour capable camper contre un révolutionnaire.
I want to get something clear today, and this would be
clear.
And this would be a part of the question. I understand, but I want all of us to understand.
ça fait partie question. On bagage que moi comprendre et que moi vle pour nous tout à comprendre.
They've been trying to influence Black people in America.
Yo a essayé influencer moun noir yo aux États-Unis
And the Caribbean.
et aussi dans Caraïbes là.
That you have some type of involvement with children and students being kidnapped and
impliqué dans ti moun que yo a kidnappé yo.
And some type of violence involving students.
Et dans quelque violence qui implique ti moun tout. I would like to say that to all of us listening to me.
Si États-Unis, Canada, la France, si le gouvernement haïtien te connaît une seule forme de participer dans le kidnapping,
if the US, Canada, and France and the Haitian government knew that at even one time I partake in a mass killing, they would finish with me already. They know that I never do any kidnapping. I put I'm requesting United States, who has the most powerful intelligence in the world, to prove that if I ever partake in any kidnapping or in the mass killing of La Saline. They know very well that they are telling lies. Let me tell you what they did to me. Okay, a report, a US journal came to interview me.
Pendant toute interview, moi-même avec un autre membre qui c'est Iska, nous tous les deux on t'a posé nos questions.
They were questioning both of us, me and Iska, during all of the interview.
Les reportages là sorti.
When the report came out,
yo mettait seulement ça me dire.
They said exactly what I said.
Non, yo mettait seulement ça me dire. Yo mettait seulement ça me dire.
They put only what I said.
Gon côté yo dit moi dit comme ça.
Where they said, I said, such as,
moi prêt pour mettre zam dans mes timou.
I am ready to put weapons in the hands of kids.
Et moi pas jamais dit bagay comme ça.
And I never said something like that.
Yo juste fait ça.
They did that to me.
Pour te prouver monde que sont assassin capable mettre timou.
To prove to the world that I am an assassinator who is arming kids.
Et même dans le groupe que m'a dirigé, groupe PAM,
even in the group which I am leading, my group,
mettons un défi pour dire que je monte monde dans le groupe.
I could ask anyone to say if they ever seen a kid in my group.
Simon, c'est l'école, moi aider ça aller.
I help kids to go to school.
Et yo tout comme ça très bien.
All of them know that very well.
Mais juste parce que yo pas de contrôle, mais juste parce que m'pas sous l'ordre yo a fait tout ça pour détruire.
But just because they do not have my control, I am not under their control, they are doing all of their utmost to destroy me.
Moi une petite fille.
I have a daughter.
Et non base femme tout les connaît pas vle ou nèg ka fait ka déjà sur femme.
In my groups, everyone knows that I hate those who are raping girls, women.
Yo toujours essayer lier ma avec tout bagay ça yo.
They always try to link me with all of those things.
C'est juste pour faire mon raïm pour discours que vient déranger yo.
Just to have people hate me because of the speech I have which disturb them.
Ça, c'est vérité.
This is the truth.
I believe you 100%, and I know that you're innocent of those allegations. What they do is they try to character assassinate revolutionaries, children stuff, rape.
You are travail pour détruire caractère révolutionnaire.
But what I want to express is that I'm going to be coming to Haiti sometime in February.
Mais ça me dit que m'a pour m'entrer en Haïti dans mois février.
I want to know if I have your protection when I do come.
Capable de protection.
Zilili a toujours bienvenue.
You will always be welcome.
Mais par contre, faut qu'on prudent.
But therefore, you have to be careful.
Yo ka utiliser la police pour arrêter.
They may use the police to arrest you.
Sous prétexte que vous en contact avec gang.
In the pretext that you are in contact with gang.
Yeah, I know.
Yo ka même assassiner.
They may even assassinate you.
Et puis essayer la gueule sur un groupe gang.
And to blame it on a gang groups.
C'est pour moi bienvenue.
But if it is for me, you will be welcome.
Well, I appreciate you. I love you. You're my brother. You know, Viva la Revolution. And I'm with you. You know, like Jean-Jacques Dessalines says, unless they give liberty, it's Kupatet Boulekai.
Et moi avec ou connaît, t'as connu Jean-Jacques Dessalines, mais on te dit c'est Kupatet Boulekai. I mean, Jean-Jacques Dessalines said, burn their houses.
C'est ça que fait une violence comme ça.
That's why they call me violent like this.
Moi, parce que système qui est en Haïti.
I think
I
think the system which is in Haiti.
C'est seulement avec peut-être Boulekai qui résout ça.
We could solve this problem by cutting head and burn houses.
Mais seulement comme nous capables d'éviter gens qui semblent nous.
But we are trying to avoid those who look like us.
Même si on utilise quelqu'un qui semble nous ba aux armes pour avec nous.
Even if they use some who look like us, they arm them to fight against us.
Parfois nous obligés mettre nous plus violents que eux.
Sometimes we are obliged to become more violent than them.
Ça fait eux même utiliser médias ou les bagages ça arriver pour montrer que nous avons fait massacre sur la population.
That's why they use medias when those things happening to show the world that we are doing mass killing.
Laissez groupe yo les autodéfense qui tue moun pour nous.
When the groups, namely self-defenders, kill people from us, for us, you hear nothing about that on the radio.
Au contraire, ils veulent faire comprendre que yo tue un bandit, yo tue un gang.
They may even say that a gang get killed.
Là nous même pour nous réagir, nous ba une réponse.
When we react, give an answer to them,
yo dit que nous avons massacré la population.
They say that we are mass killing the population. We are living in the popular neighborhood. All of the people is with us. If we did not have all of those people with us, they would come to us already. This is a proof to say that we do not do any mass killing on the population, as they said. I would like you to carry a good investigation. When a man violates a woman in my group, an investigation will tell you what I will do to that man. Go investigate in my group. If a girl is not 18 years old, can a man approach and talk to her? I have one daughter.
Li pral gen 18 ans.
She will be 18 years old.
Traite tout si fi nan zone mwen, même jan petit mwen.
I treat all the girls in my neighborhood same as my daughter.
Et ça fait les médias yo, les moun di m viole fi, tout moun vola ka mwen ri ou ça.
This is why when people in my neighborhood heard that media says that I invited people, they laugh at the medias.
Parce que tout moun konnen pa vle wè moun bagay sa.
Because everybody knows that I do not want to see such thing happening.
Et population kote m'a vive la konnen que
And my population know that
c'est parce que m'a boumé pour pi bon condition la vie. C'est parce que vous refusez faire job sale là qui fait ou mettez dans toute base ça.
Because I am fighting for a better condition life, I refuse to do dirty work for them. That's why
Li même ka parler la Sylvie en Haïti.
You who are talking, if you come to Haiti,
Ou vient parler parole changement.
if you come to talk about change,
Ou vient dénoncer oligarque qui contrôle économie, politique, pays.
if you come to denounce the oligarch who have the control of the country's economic,
Ou vient dénoncer ONG, ou vient dénoncer ambassade américaine.
if you come to denounce the ONGs, the NGOs, the US Embassy,
ambassade française, ambassade Canada,
French and Canada embassies,
si ou descend dans quartier populaire, côté que vous commencez à parler à peuple pour soulever.
if you come down to the popular neighborhood to talk to the people, addressing to the people, automatically,
ou son gang et que fuck you to you, fuck you assassin.
you will be called gang, and you will have to die to be assassinated.
Y a utilisé médias locaux pour créer toute qualité pour eux.
They will use the local medias to create all kind of words.
Y a utilisé organisation droit moun yo pour faire rapport sur.
They will use the human rights organization to just report against you.
Y a utilisé moun sur réseaux sociaux pour écrire.
They will use people on social medias to write bad things about you.
Et puis sortant de gros parti moun dans population vinn peur qui raillou sans ou pas non.
And all of a sudden, a major part of the population will be scared of you, will hate you without even knowing you.
Mais même moi comprendre le système là.
Me, I understand the system.
C'est peut-être ça et que vous avez tout problème ça avec.
This is why they have all of that problem with me.
Moi connais premier moun pour me prendre c'est oligarque.
I know the first groups I will take care of is the oligarchs.
Deuxième groupe moun pour me prendre c'est politiciens.
The second group which I will take care of is the politicians.
Troisième groupe moun pour me prendre c'est médias.
The third group which I will take care of is the medias.
Et dernier groupe moun m'a pour prendre c'est moun qui semble yo utiliser au ba exam pour goumen contre moi.
And the last group of person whom I will take care of is those who look like me, whom they use to be against me.
Longtemps esclavage te gen 3 catégories esclaves.
At the time of slavery, there were 3 categories of slaves.
Te gen esclaves à talent.
There were skilled slaves.
Te gen esclaves domestiques.
There were domestic slaves.
Te gen esclaves qui a travaillé dans jardin.
There were plantation slaves.
Esclaves domestiques yo a esclaves à talent yo pas besoin d'indépendance.
The domestic and skilled slaves did not want any independence.
Parce que yo te contenté yo des petits privilèges yo te jeune dans men colon yo te contenté yo des restes manger colon yo t'a manger.
Because they were satisfied with the remaining food left by the white slave masters.
Moun qui te besoin d'indépendance, c'était esclave qui t'a travaillé dans le jardin. Yo.
Those who wanted independence were the slave plantations.
Je dis à nous qu'à comparer situation à ça qui en Haïti là.
Today, we can compare this situation between with what is happening in Haiti now.
Politiciens yo, médias yo, c'est esclave domestique, c'est esclave à talent yo.
The politicians, together with the medias, are the domestic and skilled slaves.
Nous-mêmes qui les âmes là nous-mêmes qui vivons dans le quartier populaire dans le ghetto yo, nous c'est esclave jardin yo.
We, weapon holders, we are considered to be the slave plantation.
C'est nous-mêmes qui besoin d'indépendance, c'est nous-mêmes qui besoin de liberté.
It is us who need freedom.
Pour nous joindre liberté ça,
to find this freedom,
nous obligés de couper tête tout esclave domestique yo, tout esclave à talent yo.
We are obliged to cut the heads of all domestic and skilled slaves.
Parce que c'est eux-mêmes qui a empêché nous arriver sous colon yo.
Because they will prevent us from reaching the masters.
Je dis qu'il faut que nous prenions ni journalistes ni politiciens avant même que nous prenions et oligarques qui mettent nous dans sa là.
Today we have to take care of the journalists, the reporters, and the politicians before reaching to the slave market.
Imaginons que 90% de la population pas connaît.
You can imagine 90% of the population do not know how to read and write.
En pile yo, c'est ça yo di dans média yo tande.
A lot of them can only hear what is said on the medias.
Et journalistes ça yo sans conscience, yo prend l'argent pour visa et que yo kembe peuple là dans esclavage mental là.
C'est ça.
Those reporters, those journalists, taking money from the oligarchs without any consciousness.
Peut-être visa. Pour visa américain.
To earn US visa.
Yo kembe peuple là dans esclavage.
They keep the people into slavery.
Jour après frapper pied nous à terre encore.
The day we will touch the land a second time,
n'a passé pour ni journaliste ni politicien.
We will take care of those journalists together with those politicians.
And
I guarantee you the oligarchs will take helicopter to flee.
Et constant nous parler avec États-Unis génaché.
Yes. And at that moment, we will be able to talk to the US by staring at US. Eye on eye.
Je dis à États-Unis développer des relations, mettre à esclave avec nous.
Today, the relationship that is being developed by the US is a relationship like masters and slavery.
N'importe qui ambassadeur américain, n'importe qui ambassadeur français, n'importe qui ambassadeur canadien pourrait boucher dans tout ça qui passe en Haïti.
Any little US ambassador, Canada, France, always interfere in whatever happening in Haiti.
Pas un politicien qui a gardé un ambassadeur américain dans le
No Haitian politicians could stare looking straight at a US ambassador eyes to eyes.
Parce que petit yo, madame yo, famille yo a vivre États-Unis, Canada, la France.
Because their wives, children, their family are residing in the US, Canada, and France.
Depuis pays ça veut se faire pression sur Haïti.
When those countries want to make any pressure on Haiti,
yo seulement menacé monsieur politicien yo et que n'a voyé famille nous tourner Haïti.
They can only threat those politicians that they will deport their family to Haiti.
Et puis, sortent de yo tout coubé en bas pour pays ça yo.
And then from that time, complete silent, they submit themselves to those people.
Mais même, famille, même, baguette rien pour moi perdu dans les États-Unis.
Me, I have nothing to lose from the US.
Et ça que moi à l'aise pour me parler comme ça.
This is why I am free. I feel at ease to talk like this.
Les États-Unis, Canada, la France sanctionnent.
When the US, Canada, France sanctioned me, I laugh at them.
Parce que les politiciens en Haïti,
but when it happened to the Haitian politicians,
yo tombé marché dans tout média, yo allé dans l'ambassade à crier.
They went complaining to the US embassy, to all the medias.
Faut que nous débarrasser pays des esclaves domestiques ça ou des esclaves à talent ça.
We have to get rid of those domestic and skilled slaves in Haiti.
Et ça fait nous toujours si c'est soit Haïti ton paradis pour nous tous ou bien n'a fait ton enfer pour nous tous.
That's right.
That's why we always say either Haiti become a paradise for all of us or a hell. Fine.
Et nous-mêmes, nous prenons route, nous choisissons camp nous.
We have chosen our side, our way.
Seul problème nous gagnons dans la bataille n'a fait qu'on y en là.
The only problem which we have in the fight which we engage in is now. A lot of armed groups
qui continuent à faire mauvaise action sur la population.
Who continue to do some bad thing against the population.
Ça mette nous en retard dans la bataille là.
That delays us in the fight.
Ça fait peuple là pour qu'on rejoindre nous.
That prevent the people from joining us.
Mais si pas, n'a fini par gagner confiance population.
But step by step, we, the people, will believe in us.
Mais pas un monde qui violent.
I am not a violent person.
Mais quel problème ou gagne obligé résoudre de façon violente.
But some problems needs to be solved by violence.
Problème politicien haïtien, problème médias en Haïti supposé résoudre avec un peu de violence.
It is with violence to solve the problem given by the politicians and the medias in Haiti.
Et j'en te dit tout à l'heure, oligarques yo pas même rester parce que yo même yo gen quoi pas goumen. Yo utiliser politiciens en médias pour goumen avec nous, mais yo même yo pas camper goumen avec nous. Depuis nous prend groupe moun sa yo même yo aller.
As it is said lately, the oligarchs, they will not directly physically fight to us. They will use the medias, the corrupted politicians to fight with us. But if we are taking care of those people, the oligarchs, they will flee.
L'autre bagage qui fait beaucoup capri moun sa yo déjà.
Other things that prevent us from taking care of those people.
C'est parce qu'ils ont utilisé la police avec force étrangère pour qu'ils goumen avec nous. Ça même fait les gens difficile pour nous sortir.
Because they are using police and foreign troops to engage in fight against us. This make it become a little bit difficult to get out.
Mais n'a développé stratégie n'a pas quand même.
But by strategy, we will take care of them.
Parce que faut qu'Haïti libéré.
Because Haiti has to be liberated.
Nous besoin l'autre classe politique.
We need another political class.
Nous besoin contrôler les médias en Haïti.
We need to control the medias in Haiti.
C'est pas contrôler la presse tant qu'on dictature.
Not to control the medias as a dictatorship.
Mais on presse qui appelle des populations à comprendre ce qui a passé.
But we want a medias who will help the population to understand what is happening.
Et ça fait faut nous gommer contre ça.
This is why we have to fight against those people.
Okay, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
All right, thank you, Dr. Ali, for your
Yeah,
question.
real quick, just one last thing. I want to just share this in 2 seconds. What I want to express to you, brother, is that you talked about violence, but I know that not speaking condescending, as revolutionary to revolutionary, the greatest violence is poverty. According to international law, poverty is a crime against humanity. So your violence is only self-defense. Love you. All power to the people. Free the land. Viva la revolution.
Dernier bagage moi, et tant que révolutionnaire, puisqu'on parlait de violence, alors il faut connaître que pays ça yo, là on mette grand goût, la famine dans le pays, c'est plus gros violence qui était capable de gagner. Merci frère, merci beaucoup.
Merci, merci.
Okay.
All power to the people. All power to the people.
D'ailleurs, par rapport avec obligation de nous connaissons l'école ouverte, nous allons séparer valise, nous allons séparer un psychobe, by quelques parents pour acheter uniforme, juste dans les arriver pour me aller.
Alors, as I said lately, schools is about to be open. I'm about to share some suitcases for kids going to school, to share some money to some parents. So I would like to leave. I don't know if the times could be.
Okay, yes. We have one more question from one more person here that we have on the platform, and we're conscious about his time. Okay, we have President General Sister Crystal Muhammad.
Free the land and Black Power. Thank you for coming on and giving this very important information to the people.
Merci le fait que vini by peuple information sa yo.
I am not only the president of the Republic of North Africa, I'm also the national chair of the New Black Panther Party.
Moi pas seulement président pour Nouveau Afrique, moi c'est chairwoman dans l'autre organisation.
Everything that you mentioned as far as the class divide between the people of Haiti, we are going through the same thing here in the United States of America. This
Tout
is why
ça
we
mentionné là, nous enduré tout bagage ça ici aux États-Unis d'Amérique. Before you go any further, ma'am, Candy, I have a needs which I need to solve quickly. Can the other interpreter substitute me if she is here? Or if you could give me just 1 minute, please. 1 minute.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, Sister Truth Bay, can you substitute as translator at the moment?
I'll do my best.
Wow, thank you, Dr. Truth Bay. Okay.
No problem.
Yes. I was saying that we are under the same class condition here in the U.S. As far as Black people being divided by class, working class, and the those that want to be a part of the establishment and those that want independence.
Oui, nous souffrons même problème dans les États-Unis avec division, avec entre classe, monde qui pauvre, monde qui riche, avec entre même monde qui noyo, nous avons même problème dans Haïti.
This is why we have declared ourselves as New Africans and not identify as Americans to be up under their colonial rule of the U.S.
C'est ça que fait nous relater nous Afrique nouveau, nous pas sous même soumission avec la loi États-Unis, nous gagnons l'autonomisation avec tête pas nous, avec la loi pas nous, avec New African law, la loi Afrique qui nouveau.
So my question is, after listening to you on all yesterday and today, would you agree that Pan-Africanists across the world, our main call should be for all imperialist forces of America, U.S., Canada, Syria, and Lebanon to leave Haiti, and their only thing that they need to do is pay reparations?
Oui, so question avec hier, qui posait hier avec Cherizier, c'est pour nous venir ensemble comme impérialistes, répétez ça, Lebanon, Syria, avec, what's the other one?
The United States, France, and
États-Unis.
Canada.
Oui, France et Canada pour yo quitter moun noyo et puis pour payer réparation. Parce que Haïti yo te paye France plus que 400 trillions de dollars. Est-ce que c'est vrai?
Yeah.
So pour nous, oui, nous fait ça.
En chaque nous parler de réparation, dernier président qui parlé de réparation, il te bat un coup d'État en Haïti, c'est Jean-Bertrand Aristide.
So just as they were speaking of reparations, as they always mention reparations, they were always referred to Jean-Bertrand Aristide.
Je dis parce que nous-mêmes, nous avons demandé réparation et nous attendons que vous pour assassiner.
Yes, just because we also are currently actively asking for reparations, they want to assassinate us just as well.
Et l'objectif, nous, c'est ça, lié dans vous-même, pardon.
Yeah, and that's one of the biggest issues that we have to face as Haitians.
Pour Haïti libéré, faut que Syriens, faut que Libanais, faut que Français, Canadiens, Américains quittent le pays.
Yes, and I agree with you. For Haiti to be free, the Canadians, France, and the US NGOs have to leave Haiti. They have to leave.
Mais pour ça, faut que nous passions.
Mais pour ça, qui ça?
Pour ça, fait, faut que nous prenions patience.
Yes, for this, in order for this to happen, we have to have patience.
Parce que le système est vraiment puissant.
Because this system is extremely powerful.
Yo ka utiliser propre groupe armé, soit yo fait ou avec soit assassiner.
They always use our people to against us, especially those that look like us, to assassinate or to cause destruction.
Et ça fait, et la police focus toute opération, la police c'est soumis au fait.
Yes, and so the police are always surveying me. They're always putting people on me and watching me as we speak.
Ça vient faire un pile, moun pose un pile question. Est-ce que c'est seulement même qui bandit en Haïti?
That now poses a question, since I've been utilized so much, am I the only gangster in Haiti right now that's active?
Mais moun yo vient comprendre que m'pa un gangster et que nous sommes moun k'ap goumè pour liberté, ça fait au besoin éliminer.
That's right. And so they realize, as we have discussions like this, that I am not the real gangster at all, that I'm just here to liberate my people.
Yo pense moi-même yo ka éliminer, yo ka deal avec l'autre monsieur.
They think that they can get rid of me so they can utilize the people that is bought and paid for.
Yo accuse de toute qualité bagay.
They accuse me of all sorts of things.
Et bagay que moi mette yo en défi, même si yo gen gros service renseignement, moi mette yo en défi pour yo prouver ça.
Yes, and so I always dare them to take and complete their task. They always subdue and try to finish eliminating me, and that will not work.
Yo utiliser médias local, médias international, à réseaux sociaux yo pour mettre ça dans tête tout le monde.
They utilize the mainstream media to give false pretenses and false stories of what's really happening in Haiti.
Son façon là yo assassiner.
So when they try to assassinate me,
Yo tout le monde a dit son gang qui mourir.
they're all going to think, well, that's just another gangster that died, and that's not the case.
Mais 2 ans, 3 ans après me fin mourir.
But 2 or 3 years after I'm gone,
Et laisse ça peuple a parler que moi pas de monde yo t'a dit.
and that's when the people will realize that that wasn't true at all. That
Mais laisse ça la
I'm
guette trop tard.
and by then it'll be too late.
Et ça fait nous goumen pour nous rester vivants parce que monde qui mourit pas goumen.
And that's why we have to fight to continue to fight for our freedom until the end.
Nous connaissons que ça nous fourre tête nous.
We know exactly the situation that we're in.
Qui moun nou e pou nous oser à goumen contre États-Unis?
So who are we to relations according to the US? Who are we as Haitians?
On pense que c'est parce que nous avons une mission bien déterminée sur terre ça.
Because we have a mission of self-determination that we're going to see it through.
Et chaque jour passé, m'a pris conscience.
And every day I'm taking conscious, being aware of what's happening.
Chaque jour passé, moi plus déterminé.
Every day I'm closer to self-determination and I feel more empowered.
Pour me continuer chercher plus bonne condition la vie pour peuple ça.
So I can find a better conditions for my people in Haiti.
N'a goumen en pile dans pays.
We're fighting every day increasingly in Haiti.
Pour nous libérer Haïti en bas, mais la France, États-Unis, Canada, avec Syro-Libanais.
So we can liberate ourselves from the main oppressors, United States, Canada, and France.
Ça qui est important pour nous.
What's most important for us,
même si nous pas un jour ça.
Even if we may not see this day soon,
mais l'histoire songe nous c'est premier monde qui te fait vous mais ça contre.
But history will always remind us that Haitians were the first revolutionaries, free black republic.
C'est ça qui va nous plus courage avec détermination.
And that's what gives us the most encouragement and self-determination.
Nous connaissons l'histoire, nous connaissons son grand peuple.
We know our history and we know that we are a great people.
Yo te connais les Dessalines bandits, yo te connais les gang français, yo te connais les sanguinaires.
They used to call Jean-Jacques Dessalines a gangster, a bandit, all the worst things in the world.
Finalement, c'est lui qui bat nous indépendance.
Ultimately, it was him that gave us freedom.
Si m'tap goumé pour États-Unis, yo va t'appeler gang.
If I was fighting and working with the US, they wouldn't keep calling me a gangster.
Gardez à sauve en Ukraine.
Look, look exactly with your hearts and minds.
Yes, sir. May I add that here in the United States, they call us freedom fighters. In fact, the Anti-Defamation League has labeled myself a hate group because we speak against injustice. They call me a what do they call me? Anti-Semitic and a hate mongerer. Yet we are only freedom fighters.
Oui, c'est même ça, yo relève aux États-Unis, un groupe qui promote la haine, et puis juif yo dit nous c'est antisémitique. So c'est même situation au Haïti, c'est même ça, yo relève moun noir qui bataille pour révolution vraiment, yo ba nou non qui pas vrai.
And lastly, we are the same. The Haiti is so important because just as once Haiti got their revolution and freedom in the 1800s, it sparked revolutions of the slaves in Americas from New Orleans and everywhere. And that's the same that's happening now. I am from New Orleans, and because of Haiti's revolution, it forced the U.S. And France to have the so-called Louisiana Purchase because the uprising started.
Oui, so la histoire des États-Unis, Haïtien te gen un groupe parti de lui, New Orleans, Louisiana, avec Purchase Napoléon. Sans Haïti, États-Unis pas qu'à grandir grosseur de ça. So nous là avec nous, n'a battu avec nous, n'a supporté.
Ah ouais, m'ta pas expliquer on bagay qui est arrivé en Haïti en 2004.
I wanted to explain something to you that happened in 2004.
Jean-Bertrand Aristide était président.
Jean-Bertrand Aristide was president.
Parce que il demandé la France pour te remettre Haïti l'argent indépendance là.
Because he was asking for reparations and restitution for his people.
La France a utilisé groupe armé pour gouverner contre Aristide pour déstabiliser le pays.
Dis ça encore, répétez ça, s'il vous plaît.
La France a utilisé groupe armé pour te gouverner contre Aristide pour te déstabiliser le pays.
Oui, so France was using their own army to go against Jean-Bertrand Aristide and the whole country.
Yo te connais les groupes armés ça yo rebelles.
They call these groups rebels.
Yo te connais les yo combattants pour la liberté.
They call them freedom fighters.
À l'époque, vous connaissez qui ça combattant ça yo te kon fait?
Do you know what really happened?
Yo marché pour tout commissariat, boule commissariat, tuer policier, boule bureau l'État.
They started burning down the houses, burning down the state houses, and destroying the community.
Tout journal étranger te connais les rebelles, te connais les combattants de la liberté.
They keep calling them rebels and freedom fighters.
Jodi en 2024.
Today in 2004.
Ariel Henry comme ancien premier ministre a travaillé pour les États-Unis.
So Ariel, the disgraced Prime Minister Ariel Henry, is working for the United States. He's actually chilling in California. That's a little FYI. You know, California. Where?
All right. No. Ariel Henry, il était premier ministre, il a travaillé pour Américain.
So when he was Prime Minister, he he was working for the United States.
Nous prenons zam, nous fermons l'aéroport, nous marchons pour le commissariat, nous marchons pour la prison, jusqu'à ce que les Américains obligés voient Ariel Henry aller.
So we decided to come together as Haitians to block the airports. We blocked his way from coming in. He could not return back to Haiti, all to the point where the United States had to seek refuge for him since he was unable to return back to Haiti. And they called us in 2024.
Chef gang, assassin, criminel.
They started calling us gangsters. They started calling us bandits, the cause and destruction of Haiti.
Juste parce que nous pas travailler pour eux.
Just because we cannot be bought and paid for by the US.
Yo utilise médias internationaux et médias locaux pour faire moun raï nous. Yo utilise réseaux sociaux pour faire moun raï nous.
They utilize the mass media of the United States and worldwide to continually condemn us.
Leur travail pour Occident.
When you are working for the enemy,
yo utilise médias pour protéger.
Oh, they want to make sure that they utilize the media to destroy you if you're not on their side. That's right. And I can say Al Jazeera as well. Yes, they utilize the mass media to continue give false stories on Haiti. Yeah, so that was the example that I was giving to you at the moment. And to see that that we are not bandits, we're not the assassinators that are killing the people.
Just
because they're traveling in the territory of the United States. So they're calling them separatists and they're calling them the fathers of lies. So we're used to this now.
Il a toujours utilisé esclave mental, esclave domestique, et que pour qu'ils vous mettent contre nous.
They continue to use people that look like us to keep us divided and separated and to put each other down.
Juste pour un visa, juste pour un visa, juste pour si avantage États-Unis ba yo prêt pour tuer tout le monde nous est pareil, yo même pour quelqu'un bien avantage là.
And just because they be bought and paid for chump change like a visa or some trinkets, that they will utilize the best they can to continue to cause lies and divisions amongst the Haitian people.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is Rasa Lula here. I'm an administrator with the New African Network, and we'll be signing off soon. But before we do, we have one more point that I would like to bring up. Right. So we've heard about the problems. We've heard about the history of Haiti. Right. 5 points. Monsieur, 5 points.
Nous avons 5 points.
For the solution and your plan. Solution points for your plan for the restoration and development and change for the people today. Go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Brother Yohani will take over the microphone so the meeting can end. Thank you.
Okay. So d'abord 5 points pour plan solution et je me suis une solution. S'il vous plaît, partagez avec moi parce que je besoin de travailler avec vous. Et puis, frère Johan a fermé parce que je connais bien pour parler. Pour aller pour aller
Est-ce qu'ils sont bonne idée pour nous et parler des plans nous dans Zoom ça?
Non. C'est pas là on a fait, en privé on a fait. So, yes. So he's asking, this is not the platform for us to discuss strategies. And nous comme ça. And we're aware of that. Oui. And s'il vous plaît, bon point. If you can give your 5 points. Or no? Brother Johan, can you terminate?
Yes, hello?
Oui.
Yeah, it's time to finish the meeting?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, so let me first say thank you so much for the general to come to our program. Merci tout d'abord.
Merci.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, merci un peu pour là.
And I think that we cannot cover all the questions.
Nous pas capable répondre toutes questions parce que temps va passer.
But we will surely have to bring him back in the program because there is questions that was asked on chat yesterday. We did not cover them. So many things we did not cover at all.
Yes, so parce que nous pas de temps, nous avons fait une troisième fois pour qu'à retourner, jusqu'à dire qu'il est pour nous finir toutes questions avec tout comment yo. Parce qu'il y a plusieurs monde qui parlent.
Moi, pense que je parlé ça avec Kimati.
D'accord. So I will speak with that with Brother Kimati.
Et je vais regarder pendant qui joue qui est disponible et moi après retourner pour venir répondre aux questions.
D'accord. And I'll find out a time and a date that is great for all of us to return and finish the questions, answers, Q&As.
Même vraiment obligé à aller.
Yes,
Okay.
but I really do have to go.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, thank you so much, General. You can leave.
Merci un pile pour temps. Très important. So, merci un pile.
C'est moi pour qui remercier nous.
So I want to say thank you to you guys for putting up this platform and allowing me to speak.
Parce que nous avons l'opportunité pour me faire le monde entier qu'on est vérité.
Because you allowed me to speak truth to power and to clarify a lot of misinformation.
Parce que ils utilisent les médias là quand pour pas jamais quitter parler.
And they always utilize the media, as you see, to give a false narrative of what's happening.
C'est grâce à réseaux sociaux, grâce avec nous-mêmes, qui fait faire le monde entier qu'on est vérité.
And it's because of you, Republic of New Africa, and this platform that allows me to tell the world the truth about what's really going on in Haiti.
C'est moi pour remercier nous, bagay mot pour dire nous merci.
And the words cannot express how much I thank you again for allowing me to clarify things.
Merci en pile, Haïti pas péri, on a nos Jacques Dessalines n'a plus libéré Haïti.
L'union fait les forces. So again, the revolution continues, and I thank you guys again for this time.
Okay, General. Viva la Haiti. La lucha continua.
Soyez bienvenus. Au revoir. Au revoir. Being said, General Barbecue, the General Barbecue is out of the line. He had to go. It's good enough. We use enough time. You guys, I hope you understood that he refused to be called a gang leader. Instead, he said that he's a revolutionary. So on all the social media here in Africa, they call him a gang leader. But he refused. That is the point I want to address to you guys. Point number 2 is how we can contact him, which I will maybe ask him later on next time he comes, because people need to be able to reach to him and ask him questions, or even ask how they can help whoever people are fighting for in Haiti. So people need to be able to access him because he's not a politician, he's a freedom fighter. And for those who attend our program, please, we do appreciate you and your time, especially those from Translation Service. We do really appreciate you. We are New Africa Network. We only pro-Africa. We're not pro-Russia, China, America, Canada, Western, or any other thing. We are pro-Africa or pro-Black people only. And we we give microphone to anyone who come to us. Anybody who come to us, we do give them microphone. As long as you are African, I mean Black, we do give you microphone. So that being said, we're live also on Swahili for Africa, YouTube, and this information also will be put there on Swahili for Africa. The videos after it's edited, it should be on there. So may God bless Africa. Mungu ibariki Africa. I love you guys. I want to say thank you to my co-host, Brother Eugene, Las Arura, Bishop Will, and everyone who attended. We do appreciate you and we love you. Thank you so much and have a nice morning, those who are in the morning, afternoon, those who are afternoon, evening to us who are in East Africa.
My brother, Imani, this is Bishop. You have the host. Can you let Brother Eugene into the meeting? His battery went dead.
Okay, sure, why not?
Okay.
If I may, I don't know if this thing is still on, but I did wanted to give just a quick comment and say again, thank you for having Jimmy clarify, because a lot of the misinformation in the journalism, everything that he said, I want people to please listen to every word he's saying. And I can even speak for my people in Haiti. A lot of us have been given so much misinformation that we do destroy or put down the people that are really trying to fight for us 100%. And so it takes time for us to really mend fences. But the things that were said today, the accountabilities for these oligarchs, we have to utilize pen to power as well as draw arms. That's one thing. But rewriting a law for self-determination for Haiti to revisit the Haitian Constitution of 1805, that was our main constitution. That was our only constitution that really fought for the spirit of Haiti, and that's the constitution that was removed in 1915 and was replaced by U.S. forces. So I just wanted to put that out there and say that we really do got to work together for our children's sake. Get back our money, suing the Red Cross, Capital Bank, Citibank, France, all of them that we had to pay over trillions of dollars of reparations to. We got to put that together. So African-American chattel slavery and Haitian restitution, we are the same. And we need to act as one, especially with the Haitian Americans that they're dumping in certain cities in the US, trying to cause an uproar. We can't fall for the okie doke. So again, I want to say thank you so much, you guys, for putting up this platform and allowing Jimmy to speak his piece. This is historic. This is historic. And it's we're eternally grateful for this opportunity. That's it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Brother Eugene is back in. So I think he may want to say something, maybe to say thank you to as well as I did. Brother Eugene, are you there already? I think so.
Yes, I'm back. Thank you. We can't hear you, brother.
Yeah, so do you have anything to say? General, he already left.
Okay, no, we can continue the conversation with those individuals who are still on the platform, and we'll have you go ahead and ask your question or whatever your comment may be, and we'll have this for record, and whatever information that you may have, we will be able to pass that along. So right now we have Sister Tamika Royal. Can you please come on and present your question or comment? Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Eugene and everyone on the translators. Thank you. And I really appreciate this opportunity to have the conversation about what's going on in Haiti, as well as very similar or exact things just put out in different ways and different manners here in the Western world. First, I'd like to say, I've said it to a few, that I have watched a video that General Cherizier, I'm probably butchering his name, but forgive me for that, the General put out on YouTube.
Cherizier.
It was an impromptu press release so that the people would be aware of who he is and his purpose and how he's fighting and the conditions that the current corrupt politicians have placed upon the people. I watched him engage with the people on this video, and the people there in Haiti, to my perception, from what I could see with my own eyes, they're not afraid of the general. They're afraid of the corrupt politician games. Those are the real games, the games that the politicians put out and claim that they're the games of the general. So my question is, for direct dissemination of information, how do we put a name and a face to the corruption, to the corrupt politicians? Many people may not be aware, and they're being confused, and information is being disseminated, as false propaganda and not truth and fact. So I know we heard a lot of names as who is fighting in truth to protect and defend the people, and we heard a lot of names and who is not really fighting for the people. It's just a lot of people may have missed those names. So if we could have those names either written or shared with us early here again, that would be helpful in making sure that other people don't spread misinformation of divide amongst the global population. Thank you.
For sure. Thank you for that question, sister. And we'll definitely make sure that General Barbecue gets your information, and we'll reply back to you as soon as we can. Anyone else? Next up, we have Brother Jami Lukman. Question or comment, please, sir.
Free Land, I want to congratulate and thank you, brothers, for an excellent presentation and giving the brother the platform to speak to the world, especially the Pan-African leaders, the true ones over there that we're calling for to come in and help Haiti, because this is a global war that Barbecue is fighting. Him as a National Liberation Army fighting for self-determination in Haiti is protected under international law. But if they can continue to label him as a gang, then he would not receive international legal protection, and they can do it with him as he please. We understand that the African Union should play a key role in facilitating the help that Haiti needs, and that it should be transferred from the United Nations, who we know can't trust because it's dominated by the three-headed dragons, the United States, France, and Canada. And with that being said, we also see from listening to Barbecue that the police, the Ubuntu Compassionate Police and Reconciliation, Restore and Safeguard Haiti plan, that he basically agreed with all the key points in there, and that it is he has a copy of it and has already been looking over it, and we heard him agree with all the key points. So the best thing we can do for him now is to all get on code and get the international community to side with him in against the people who are trying to impose imperialism and neocolonialism on Haiti. And if we can get on code and he can continue to get his message out, he cannot be defeated, huh? And Haiti will prevail, and Pan-Africanism and Ubuntu will defeat imperialism worldwide. It is up to us to rally behind him based on this Ubuntu plan that he has really agreed with here today by answering all his questions that we have presented to him. On that note, I would like to land my plane and everybody just keep up the good solidarity with the Haitian people and keep fighting. I yield. Free the land.
Black Power. Thank you, brother. Free the land. Next up, we have Francis Baptisma. Francis Baptisma.
Allô tout le monde, bonsoir tout le monde. Moi
Bonjour,
c'est
madame.
Frances Baptisme. Moi son jeune qui a travaillé pour valoriser l'autre jeune dans le pays et pour le jeune yo prend conscience de état pays yo ye, puis yo capable impliquer yo même j'en a fait là et me féliciter chaque
We need to
jour.
translate. We need translation, please, Francis.
Yes. So my name is Frances Baptisme. and I'm one of the youth coordinators, and I'm about to share the screen, that is putting together an event to celebrate Jean-Jacques Dessalines Day, October 17th. She actually wanted to present this while Jimmy Cherizier was here, but hopefully she'll have another time to do that. But yes, so she's one of the youth coordinators in Haiti, that's leading the charge for the Youth Council.
Okay, thank you for that information.
We continue. She
Continue.
wants to just express something else.
That's fine. Continue.
Ok, moi félicite nous de ce que nous prenons engagement pour pays nous, malgré nous pas vivre en Haïti, mais nous senti que nous victimes tout, nous voulons engager nous pour pays nous.
Even though that I want to first and foremost say thank you so much again for showing your solidarity for Haiti. Even though many of you are not living in Haiti as we speak, but your love and your commitment to bring out the truth, it reigns true, and it's very appreciated with us here.
Donc, c'est dans même l'idée ça que moi c'est dans même l'idée ça que m'a organisé une activité pour la jeunesse.
And this is in the same spirit that we're organizing an event for self-determination for our youth.
Qui a parlé de rêve Jean-Jacques Dessalines développé pour Haïti.
And this is continuing the dreams of our ancestors of what first freedom fighter of Haiti, Jean-Jacques Dessalines.
Parce que c'est même rêve ça qui cabat nos pays que nous voulons.
Because this is the dream that is only going to be realized when the youth are given or empowered to complete the needs for Haiti. Avant fini, just a few seconds. I do have another coordinator, Michelle Moulton here as well. But s'il vous plaît, Française, est-ce qu'on a dit qui Jean nous a supporté nous parce que nous pas un peu le temps?
Ok. Activité à fait dans la jeunesse pour jeunesse à connaître qui rêve que Dessalines te gagné pour être capable d'engager le même genre tout.
And so this is the dream that Jean-Jacques Dessalines had put forth for us to continue. And we want to tell you some ways on how you can support us at this moment.
Ap gen un pile intervenant qui a expliqué idéal Dessalines.
There's not a lot of people that are honoring or are remembering the works that Jean-Jacques Dessalines has done.
Parmi intervenants, yo nou genye Madame Désirée Chouzbe, genye Emmanuel Ménard, historien, nou genye Atros Rock Femme qui c'est un artiste, nou genye un pile l'autre monde qui a partagé connaissance yo avec jeunes yo pour faire connaître mais qui sa Dessalines développé et pour jeunesse a engagé le tout.
And some of the guest speakers that she just named will be there to speak on not only Jean-Jacques Dessalines, but the solutions for empowering the youth in Haiti. And just briefly, right now, Haiti has no governance. It has zero governance, even though we have 9 heads. That's installed by the US.
Okay. Nous t'avons collaboration internationale non? Pour yo participer ensemble avec nous et pour yo aider nous réaliser activité ça.
Yes, so we would like the support of the international community such as yourselves to support the youth and empowering them to see this dream realized. And this is her telephone number that's on the bottom if anybody wants to call direct and support.
Activité a fait 17 octobre pour moun qui pas en Haïti, y a capable connecter par yon lien web qui c'est impactehaiti.org, la capable connecter à $5.
Okay, so this will be a virtual event, so those in the international community can join us on the internet. I don't know if it's a Zoom platform, but it'll be a virtual means for everyone to participate and listen to what the youth would like to do to change, not only change Haiti, but to empower themselves.
N'attend tout le monde, nous avons les participations tout le monde parce que c'est un engagement que nous prenons pour retirer le pays nous dans salier là. Tout le monde invité, la jeunesse internationale, dans n'importe secteur qu'on y est, ou capable de venir connecter ensemble avec nous pour venir des jeunes yo qui veulent parler parole Haïti, parole délivrance Haïti, parole changement Haïti, parce que dans la situation que nous y a, nous besoin tout le monde inclus pour retirer le pays nous dans salier là.
So this event will be a paid event. It'll be probably a minimum of $5 to enter so we can fundraise for the needs. As you've heard before, the back to school children, October 1st, and a lot of needs for the youth are not being realized. So we definitely would like to have your support and giving the voice for the young people. So that way they can run a new governance for Haiti. It's beyond corrupt. And so this is the first step of how we can self-determine by being together. So merci
Well,
un peu. Thank you very
Mercy,
much.
Mercy. Thank you, Sister Baptiste. We appreciate that information. We'll have one of our representatives be in touch with you. And the youth is the future. So we certainly are with you on that one.
So
Next
merci,
up,
Madame Française. Et puis, nous avons un monde qui a contacté de qui j'en nous a supporté. Merci.
merci beaucoup. Next up, we have Moulton.
Merci beaucoup.
We have Moulton. Next up, we have Moulton.
Shalom, shalom, everyone.
Shalom, brother.
Thank you. I give you a big applause for putting this Zoom together. And myself, when I received it, it came in a little late, but I decided to join in. As I see it, it's a great thing to come together as it's been overdue for Africa, the countries of Africa, to put their hands together with Haiti, because we are one nation, one race, who've been under the same pressure, and now it's time really to come together to support one another. I also give an applause to this young lady who just expressed herself to show a model of what our general wanted this nation to be. And if we all can support, whatever that we can, I think it would be a great idea. Myself, I'm speaking with you from Haiti, as I've been here, working with the youth as well from Hashem Gardens in Haiti, working with Dr. Trube, great supporter, my dear sister, I thank you very much. I asked for permission to express myself regarding this statement that our brother Cherizier just made. I do not consider myself personally, when I looked in the past, I see what our true general, our liberator have done. This is not a model of a general. This is not a model of a freedom fighter. Most of it has been many years where they have used our brothers, okay, for whatever interest it be, make them believe that, yes, they are a leader and terrorize their own kind, terrorize their own community. But at the end, they just not getting what they hoped they would get, and the country is still in deep, deep instability. And this is what we are seeing right now in Haiti. We need to come together for sure. The people of Haiti cannot continue any longer under this terrorized movement that we are experiencing here. This country needs to, all these guys who claim that they are generals, they are freedom fighter, they're fighting against the United States, Canada, whoever, whatever it is. I mean, that's not the appropriate way to do it. So it's time to put all these weapons down. It's time for this nation to move forward in liberty and prosperity and a stable economy. So all who can support that without getting terrorized this nation, we're all going to support it. But getting guns against your own kind, not looking for stability, this is not the proper way to do it. So I appreciate you again. who put your hands together to hear the voice of those in Haiti who wants to support Haiti. And I'm encouraging you, don't stop, because Haiti desperately needs for everybody to come together. Even our oppressors, even our enemies, they can contribute if we comes together as one under one leadership. Thank you.
Thank you, brother, for that vital information. Tuka Pomoja, we are together. Next up, we have Kamal Muhammad. Kamal Muhammad.
Greetings, family. How's everyone doing?
Thank you, brother.
I hope you can hear me.
Welcome to the program.
I hope you can hear me well.
We have forget
Yes, we
the
can hear you.
translation. What happened?
I hope you can hear me well. Do I have to wait for the translation?
Do we still need translation? Kimula, who here needs translation still?
Okay,
I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for this conference, and I really appreciate it. Myself, I'm on the ground in Haiti. My work deals with the COSAHA, which I'm the sovereign national representative. This is about over 20,000 farmers, sovereign owners, that are combining their land together, seeking partnership with our brothers and sisters indeed in Africa and elsewhere. So this reality really concerns us, since we don't want the bloodshed, absolutely. This is why we are happy that our family from the US and all over from Africa as well is intervening and opening dialogue. We appreciate the time we had spending with the brother expressing his ideas. Now, I would like to suggest to both parties, our beloved brother Barbecue,
Go ahead, brother. You broke up for a second there. Repeat yourself, please. Thank you.
I think we lost him completely.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next person. Hopefully we'll get him back on the line at some point and we'll bring him back in. Sister Sylvania Savant. Sister Savant, do you have another question? Okay, is there anyone else on the platform that have a question?
Silvani.
Again, my name is Silvani.
Silvani.
Yes.
Go ahead.
The Haitian situation is not like something we can just like see and listen and just act. We really need to go deeply down in the base to find out why Haiti been kidnapping and held by those other countries. They use our own people, Haitian group. Like you can see, and like Barbecue said, those people sending guns, money, and all type of violence against us. In Republic Dominican, they use Republic Dominican to torture us, to kill anyone they can find. Go in the house, find them in the street, and kill them. We are come to the point to say no to all those nonsense that those countries that we've been saying, the name Canada, US, and all of them been put together over 30 years. This is enough. But at the same time, by listening to Barbecue, they know exactly they are fighting against their own brothers and sisters, killing them like animals, burn them down. To go to Haiti to send a delegation to talk to them, we have to make sure that they are aware of all the crimes that they committed, and they need to be strong enough to call all the names that give them money and guns against their own brothers and sisters. They all keep saying oligarch. Yes, the oligarch is a group of people, is a group of mafia, but there is names. They need to be strong enough if they want to do something to call all those people names and let everybody know who they are. Even so, we're aware of some of them, but there is names need to come out to solve that problem. We need to help. Myself, I told Dr. Truth Bay, I already packed my suitcase and everything to go back home because I feel like I will be more useful back home to help my people than stay here in the US. So I am ready to put myself together with anyone who decided to put their hands together to solve the problem. The problem is not about money, it's about self-conscience. And thanks again. I think this is the day. We cannot wait no longer. And I am ready to go.
Thank you,
to
Sister
put
Savani.
myself together for the problem.
Thank you, Sister Savani. We appreciate that information. We have Brother Kamal Muhammad. He's back. Go ahead, Brother Muhammad, please. Brother Kamal Muhammad. Did he fall back off again? He must have fell off again. Okay.
Yeah, he's coming on and going.
Yeah, he's probably have pretty bad internet, but we'll get in touch with him. Hopefully we'll maintain his information there. Okay, is anyone else on the platform who would like to speak or say anything before we end the program this evening? Go ahead, Queen X.
Our transit.
Yes,
have
yes,
my
free the
hand
land, everyone. I just want to
Yeah.
say thank you to the general for showing up and
You're muted, Queen X. And I had my hand up for a final comment. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
free the land. Sorry about that. I just wanted to thank the general for coming on, being so informative and very empowering for our people. We stand together, we stand united, and we will become one. We are one. And I would just like to thank Brother Eugene for having this platform.
Asante.
For everyone to speak, and to get this informative information that's much needed. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone that's on this call. It's very, very important. I just want to say thank you.
We appreciate you, sister, and thank you for your comments. Next up, we have Corey Geeks. Corey Gleeks.
Jilts is actually it's Jilts.
Jilts. Okay, sorry for the pronunciation.
That's
Go ahead, Corey.
But I wanted greetings from Trinidad and Tobago. What I had wanted clarified yesterday, he had said that he would like to see the appearance of a black middle class, and I was asking for clarification because historically it has been that middle class that has watered down and betrayed most of the progressive movements. So I wanted some more clarification on that. You're muted.
Are you stating that Jimmy stated he wanted a black middle class in Haiti?
Well, he had said that he wanted their own bourgeoisie, but I don't think he meant it in the negative sense that the brother is understanding, huh?
Okay, well, if I can just wrap that up and answer a couple of questions at once. So Sister Silvani, the names that, as we said, to hold Haiti accountable is in the chat. It's in the chat. We said it multiple times. Gilbert Biggio, Citigroup, which is now Citibank, that has the Haitian gold. France, right, that has all of our reparations, $400 trillion worth of reparations. And I put the Jean-Jacques Dessalines Act in the chat for a reason. We have to have a Unitarian synopsis for restitution and reparations together as Africans going back to the motherland where Haiti, African population has been subdued. It's easier to say that, yes, we can't use violence. It's easier to say that, but it's easier to actually come together, put a pen to paper, and write as well the policies that's needed. That's never happened. You can't fault Haitians for what they're doing right now because they have never been free since 1805. So if we have a generation of people that was born in oppression, and the worst comes to worst, you know, some people would, you know, kill their mother for 5 cents. That's a saying. I can't fault that person for feeling that way because they've been oppressed all of their life. But the people who are keeping Haiti down, not one person I can remember or group that held the Clinton Foundation accountable for the $1 billion she took from the Haiti earthquake from 2010 to 2016. What did this United States do? They almost made her president. So we can't be hypocritical and not hold these oppressors that we say they have the power. No, we have the power. We, the people, have the power. If we come together for real, we have more power than money. But sometimes if you're not realizing, as Harriet Tubman says, she could have freed a lot more slaves had they known they were slaves. If we don't know that we're in a certain predicament, it's kind of hard to fight for freedom. But this platform today, again, I can't thank you enough how awesome it is for you to allow the truth to come out, the solutions for Haiti to come out. But right now, the real work begins. Are we ready to hold these people that's in the chat that we mentioned accountable? There's a strategy to do that. And that's what Jimmy was saying. You can't discuss it in public, but it is a strategy. And we have to come together behind the scenes to make that happen. I'm not afraid. I will die for my country. I will die for the United States, Haitians. I will die for Haiti. I will die for the youth. I will die for my Black people. Anyone who knows me, I cannot be bought. I cannot be sold. I cannot be deterred. So I'm ready to work with people who's really to put 10 toes down to fight for their freedom 100%, because in our spirit, we are born revolutionaries, and that will not stop. With that, I say Black power and free the land.
Black power, sister. Thank you for those powerful words. Is there anyone else on the platform would like to have a question or a comment that they'd like to say before we end the program today? Please step up to the podium.
Yeah, this brother Jami Lukman.
Go ahead, brother Jami.
In Africa, they had, well, the sister made comments about different things that happen in Haiti and them being how they should be addressed, right? Barbecue spoke clearly and good and excellent about the amnesty, and he made the appropriate distinctions. And I want to make everybody understand that we had a Truth and Reconciliation Commission in South Africa. They got at the truth. People were told the truth of what they did, and those whites in South Africa was given amnesty for the crimes they committed. We had a Truth and Reconciliation Ubuntu committee in Rwanda after the Rwanda massacre that reunified the Hutu and the Tutsi in Rwanda. I don't see why Ubuntu reconciliation is good for South Africa and it's good for Rwanda, but it won't work in Haiti. And everything that General Barbecue said about wanting to not fight his brothers and sisters in Haiti is exemplary of the principles of Ubuntu. Even though he's not using the word, the concept and the balance and how he lays everything out reflects Ubuntu. And we presenting calling for the Ubuntu delegation to come from Africa of the 5 eminent Pan-African leaders to get an immediate ceasefire, to get international pressure to have the peace and security operation from the AU instead of the UN, and a lasting peace agreement made. And the sister in Barbecue's eloquent distinction between the 3 different groups in Haiti, the gangs, his revolutionary forces, and the transitional forces, the national police, and the Kenyan forces fighting against them. We have to continue to make sure that we understand the 3 distinctions. It is the unlawful gangs that are committing the rapes and abuses that Barbecue is trying to fight and suppress, and who he has said that he's doing more to stop than the police. So when we talk about guns and all that coming to Haiti, the U.S. is sending guns to Haiti for the police to fight the revolutionary forces. The revolutionary forces cannot defend the self-determination and the rights of the Haitian people if they don't have weapons. Now, we don't want weapons going to the unlawful gangs, but we don't want weapons, Barbecue and the legitimate liberation forces to not have the weapons to fight the U.S. forces that are trying to impose imperialism and neocolonialism on Haiti. So we have to dig deep and understand how the 3-headed dragon is operating in Haiti. And just when we talk about the guns going to Haiti, that's why he said he would agree to a certain type of ceasefire. Not the ceasefire that only require he lay down his guns and not the oppressors lay down their guns, right? So when we're talking about that, we got to be clear that nobody, not even Barbecue, want guns going to the gangs. But he has to be able to defend the people who he say are supporting him against the imperialist forces and the sellout on the Transitional Council. But in order for us to get that message to the international community, we have to get on code. And we have the plan, the Ubuntu Compassionate Relief Plan, that he's in alignment with. And if we present that, we can change the narrative. And we can give Barbecue the support he needs to win international community. We had LeBlanc at the UN just this past Sunday because they could not get support funding for the forces, right? And then also the LeBlanc and them signing an agreement to get 1.5 billion loans from the African Union Bank, the same African Union that denied Haiti membership. That's a contradiction.
That's right.
And then in using the peacekeeping, trying to get the peacekeeping from the UN instead of the multi-security, they were trying to do a covert counterinsurgency pretending it as a peacekeeping mission so that they can get access to the funds. That's why we wanted to be handed over to the African Union, because we can trust the UN. They agreed to send to continue the counterinsurgency while dialogue is being called for, showing that they don't want peace. You have Barbecue calling for dialogue and peace. Why you want dialogue and peace with the man, but you want to continue an insurgency, huh? So we need to get away from the UN, and we got to get Africa to rise up. And the best way to do that is us to unify and call on the Pan-African leaders to come and take hold of this and assist the Haitians themselves in coming with a Haitian solution that is based on Ubuntu and Pan-African principles, because the Haitian Constitution of 1804 was an anti-imperialist, anti-colonialist, and anti-white supremacy constitution in our year. We have to support that. And the plan for Haiti's restoration and safeguard is the best thing that I've seen that can give this brother what he needs. And we have to provide him that intellectual ammunition so he can fight the disinformation in the media war. Because if he can't fight, he can't win the media war, he can't win the war on the ground in Haiti. I yield.
For sure. Thank you for that comment, and as well as information, Brother Lukman. That's Brother Label Jame Lukman. Okay, anyone else who want to say anything before we end the program tonight? Please step up to the podium.
The program, please.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get that in. All right, go ahead, Brother Mani. I'll go ahead and let you sign out.
Yeah. Thank you so much. First of all, I want we did have very nice program. We did have very nice program, and we were expecting some kind of how do you call that, hijacker or hackers, but it did not happen. So we say thank you, and we want to say thank you to everyone who came. You guys, you have enough discipline to do the program. So we will definitely keep in touch when he's coming back in. We will let you know. But that being said, you guys, hello?
Yes, we're here.
Yeah, so I hope you guys, you saw that Haitians who came to the program did not actually attack him, which that's why I was thinking, maybe because people think he's a gang leader. So Haitians who were on the program, they did not I give microphone to everyone, so did not attack him. So that means they are in support with him.
He changed people's minds. He changed people's mind on the chat.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. So another thing, he refused to be called gang leader. He said he's a militant freedom fighter for Haitian people, and he laid down the information that everyone can review and prove that. Now, the other thing he did was when it comes to the criminals that are committed by those militants he reading, he did accept that and he agreed with that. He almost actually asked forgiveness. So that's something criminals don't do. Criminals don't realize or don't recognize that there's something done by them. So which I think he deserves to be forgiven. Another thing I want to say is that we will definitely have to be a little more involved, because according to the resolution took place, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, United Nations is about to send more police officers or military from Benin,
Yes, they sure are.
Jamaica, and there is another few countries, Cameroon as well, and there is Belize, I think in Central America, something like that. So,
and if I may, they're also signing a treaty with Dominican Republic to suppress the Haitians there. This was last week.
Yeah, so we do realize that there is something going on there. We needed to put information out there so everyone is aware that we are the Haitian people. Even though Barbecue, he may have background of gangs, as they say, or police who was in government, but at the end of the day, what he's fighting or he's talking about today is something decent. Is something makes sense, and he needs support. So. We definitely need to put a political or organizing behind him and see how he can advance his advocacy. He can be heard, but also even in the United Nations, they should not decide it unless they have heard about him as well. But it did not take place. So I think that is the thing that people from diaspora, especially in the US, you guys, you need to organize how you can put. He's militant, so you need a political campaign to be able to support him, in order to present his view on what he wants to do. So, but that being said, let me end here. May God bless you guys. God bless Africa, and I will see you guys on Sunday. We do have a program every Sunday at 5 p.m., 6 p.m. I believe in 6 p.m. in East Africa time, which is around 11 in the morning in Washington, D.C. time. Thank you so much, and I give microphone to Brother Eugene to close the program.
Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and there you have it for today's program. I'm your host, Brother Eugene Telford, also known as Ambassador Obi Wane. I will appreciate all of you who have coming on to the program today to be a dynamic part of the Haitian Revolution. We are all Black people in a revolution. We look forward to having you on the next program. Peace and blessings, and one love.
Thank you. One love.
One love. Tuko pamoja.
Ubuntu peace for Haiti.
Tuko pamoja.